Hello? There we go. Hi, everyone. Hope everyone's doing well. Hi, Term. Good to see you and everybody on Twitch. It's been a while. I've been super excited to play this again. I have heavy strategy in mind for this, so I guess let's just start looking at our dynasty tree for people who haven't been tuning in. We started as Count Albrecht, and we have been playing with the achievement A.E.I.O.U Me in mind, even though I've already achieved it. Starting the Hapsburgs rule the Archduchy of Austria, arrange 5 grand weddings, and don't wage war. So you're not allowed to do any aggressive attacks. It's a very difficult challenge. Thankfully, we got pretty lucky. We managed to get in with the Austrians here. We married our granddaughter, our starting character's granddaughter, matrilineally with one of the people who could have inherited, and unfortunately brought their demise. So then it passed down to us, and we continued on from that. This guy was going to be our heir as this girl, but then he died, and then he died, and then it ended up being the second child's son, and that's who we are. So with that in mind, let's look here. We have Dietrich, the current house head. He's been busy. He has a very good marriage with the princess of Sicily. This guy only has I guess he has 3 children that could inherit. But the primary heir who's going to get Sicily and the Duchy of Sicily and all that is Sybil, and she has had our kids with us. We have 5 sons, which is crazy because for a long time we were playing with only one heir for a very long time. Another thing that made this a little more complicated now is that we weren't playing as Dietrich for a very long time. We were just sitting from the sidelines as a 92-year-old woman, just waiting for something to happen. And then we finally got to be able to play this guy. It's an interesting character, but I think his children are a lot more interesting. Gerhard is an ambitious, arrogant, and arbitrary person with a decent scheming skill, and is on skullduggery. So he'll be exactly what we need if we need to get going with this challenge. It's good that he's going to inherit the Kingdom of Sicily, but it actually might not be that good, because if he does, then we won't be able to form the Archduchy of Austria. And I'll get into the specifics for that soon. Then we have Count Hubold of Karnten. And yeah, the stats on him are pretty good. The 19 intrigue is really good, yeah. So here's Hubold, also with 19 intrigue, but he's chaste, wrathful, and ambitious. So another interesting combo there. He's irritable, so that also affects his martial. Our third son is Norbert of Lienz. Also really high intrigue, but he's interesting because he has high learning because he's shy. He's also rakish. And then here's our fourth son. This guy's a lot less skullduggery. He just likes building a fortune, just ambitious and zealous. And then our recently 16-year-old, stubborn, craven, lustful. This is definitely one of the weirder kids that we have here. And we grand married basically all these people. We made sure that our Kaiser was invited. We are friends with him and everything, but we do not have a strong hook. And the reason why we need a strong hook is that in order to form the Archduchy of Austria, we need to be a vassal of the emperor, which is actually scary because at the beginning of the 3rd session, there was a character who could have made the Kingdom of Bavaria, and then that person wouldn't have been the emperor of the Holy Roman Empire, and we would have had to get him to be the Holy Roman Emperor in order for anything to work. So that was pretty scary. We're level 3 fame. We have that. We control the region of Austria, and we have these, but we need a strong hook on Emperor Gilbert. And there's one way to get that, and it's through a random event that happens through grand weddings. And we have a higher chance to get it due to a dynasty legacy. So our next grand wedding coming up is between these 2 characters. 4 years, and then she'll be able to try to get that. We also are fabricating a hook, and I believe that you can get a strong hook by doing this. And if it looks like I'm doing this with very much knowledge, just because I do have a lot of knowledge about how to make this maximum. I know at least that this guy can be the footpad here. I don't think secrecy matters that much anymore. This guy, oh wow, that's good. So we have a lot of money, so we can bribe them too. So we're just gonna try to get the best people that we can for this task. Neighboring fellow vassal. Yeah, so now we have a lot more potential for success up here, and we got a lot more other stuff. So this is all good. This will help us improve the situation more. But it's discovered, which means that it's going to be a lot less capable. There's 2 breaches out of 5, so if it gets up to 5, then we don't get to do it. We could execute the scheme now, but we only have 16%. So we're really going to do our best to make sure that we can get this strong hook. If not, then we'll get it through the grand marriage. And if not, then we get it through another grand marriage. Speaking of marriages, I went through the save and I tried to find as many beneficial marriages as we could. First off is Beta of Poland. She's the second daughter of the Kingdom of Poland. She's not of childbearing age anymore, I don't think. So if this person were to somehow die for some reason, then this lady would become the Queen of Poland. And that's really good. I'll go through all the candidates and then we'll talk about who to give it to, because there's another problem that we have succession-wise. So Burgundy was taken by France through force from the Holy Roman Empire through a de jure war now that they're the Emperor of France. They're administering these regions, including our home county of Aargau, through a king who's in Burgundy. This person is, I guess he's a son of the emperor, so that's interesting. But if we get on this guy's good side, and we're going to start trying to do that, we could find a way to marry into the dynasty because she has 4 daughters. So if, ideally we get this girl, if not this girl. Oh, she's quick too, so that's pretty good. We can marry into her, and that would be really good. Something of interest, but I don't think that we'll be able to do this. The dynasty in Sardinia and Corsica is kind of weak right now. So if we manage to get it on top of that, we'll be able to get a Hapsburg on that throne too. And then there's this 1-year-old daughter of Verona, very strong, Verona Romanga, and really good neighboring the Holy Roman Empire and almost neighboring our counties. If we get that into our realm, that would be really good. Hildegard, and then we have these 2 characters. These aren't, these people aren't people we need to marry, but they're people I want to invite to the court because they're good for potential alliances, maybe, or some other people just making more Hapsburgs so that we have more to do some strategic bonding with. Now, here's the question. Who do we marry to who? So I have a big list of notes here for myself to make sure that I do this properly. The thing that's important to know is that the succession line of this kingdom is going to go to our heir, the Count of Graz. If this king and my wife die beforehand, then the Count of Graz is going to become the King of Sicily. If I die and my son... If I die and then this king and then my wife die, then my guy becomes the King of Sicily, and then we won't be able to form the Archduchy of Austria. Because we can get absolute crown authority, we can't change the succession law because of a thing here. But because I can make absolute crown authority, I could make any one of my children my designated heir. What we could do is we can make the 3rd or 4th son the heir to Austria. This means that even in the event that the King of Sicily dies, or we somehow get the successorship of Africa and Sicily, then those realms wouldn't be in Austrian lands. There'd be holding counties here if we need to deal with that, but it wouldn't be in Austrian lands, and we wouldn't have a kingdom title that would invalidate us to create the Archduchy of Austria. So are you catching up with me? There's a lot of gameplay mechanics here that might be a little hard to understand. But my point is that if we do something like make the 3rd or 4th son actually the heir to Austria, there's interesting things that we could do. We could marry Philibert to Beta, and then if Beta becomes the Queen of Poland and this guy becomes the King of Austria, then we have a Poland-Austrian union. Or we just don't even have that, and we just have a nice, wholesome Poland, Hapsburg Poland. So a lot of decisions to make, but I have notes here, and I'm going to follow them. So we want... I note this girl, I don't think, but the heir to the Kingdom of Castile has a daughter who we can marry to our son's heir. If this king dies and then this king dies without having another child, then we get to have the entire Kingdom of Castile. Or maybe Castile and then Bahados falls out or something. So that's a really good marriage. We're going to do that. Also, Habsburg, Spain is very historically accurate. Now, what do we have here? I could also educate Dietrich. I might do that. Marry daughter of the Drona to Philibert or Ermund. So we're going to do that. So Philibert's the son of the third son, and Ermund is the son of the fourth. The son of the fourth... We would probably do the son of the third, because the third has it could potentially inherit other lands in Italy, and that's kind of cool. So we're going to marry Philibert to Eudocia. So now we have that potential expansion route there. And marry the King of Hungary's granddaughter to Radka or to Hupolt or Philibert. So we'll do Hubert. So this character, and then... is it Bratislava? Who is it? Radka. That's actually not that really good of a marriage here. Radka to Hubert or Philibert. I guess it's okay. I mean, maybe... No, yeah, we can't do it. We have to do it this way. Maybe I'll wait because I don't even know who is tracking who yet. Because I kind of sidetracked there. But anyway, let's get started. We aren't going to form the Kingdom of Bavaria. We are going to start trying to build up our military here because we want our military to be strong, given the fact that we keep losing it. So we're gonna focus on that. We get Zweihanders, we get Landsknechts, and that's extra powerful pikemen, and we just got a pikeman allocated, so that's pretty good. And we're fighting something over here. I don't really know what, but we'll figure that out. Yeah, let's get started. Go off of speed 5, because I think a part of the reason why we're not doing that well as we could have been is because we could have had a lot more strategic marriages, but instead we were trying to get the strong hook, which is pretty good. Like, we still need to get that, but we're not running a lowborn. Tag High, that's interesting. I'll just merge up with that guy, I think. Now, let's take another look at our marriages. So we have this guy married, this guy not married, this guy not married. But we have this guy married, and this guy doesn't have kids, this guy has kids. So it's just these two that need to be married still. We're already married to the Polish... No, we're not. We definitely need to get that marriage. So this is the third. We want Hupold. And then let's see, who can we get Eamon to? Maybe we can marry somebody here. Princess Anne. That could be good. But they won't accept, which is why we are going to potentially bribe them. 47? I guess it's worth the money, I guess. It's not that expensive. And then Eamon. So still no. They probably would do it with a grand wedding, but we don't have one set up yet. Austria fighting Hungary, typical? Yeah, I mean, the interesting thing is that in my test games, somehow still, because this guy's a member of this dynasty, he still gets Hungary, and then he usurps Bohemia, and then we just have the same problem of Hungaro-Bohemia. We can quickly look around the world too. Something I noticed is the Dano-Saxons. So now we have some more Germans up here. That's nice. The Hungaro-Czechs are really powerful. The Hungarians are fragmenting over here. We have Sicilo-Normans, which are French cultured. So we have a very strong French cultural setup here with the Rhinelanders and the Sicilo-Normans. And any other interesting hybrid cultures? Nothing besides the really cool Merkaba Mongols that still exist. So I'm hoping that we can see them rise into EU4 because having a Jewish horde over here seems really awesome. Red Horde's also popping off, but yeah, let's just get back to it. We can remove these cousins here. Yeah, so now we have this marriage. We still am trying to get this guy. This we don't know what to do with. We're married to this person. We're married to this person. Great. And we're leaving Hoophole open for that. So I could reset the strat because like we don't really need theologian. This is all just like realm priest. Yeah, great. Devotion impact. It doesn't matter. Like the Pope really likes us. It's not because we're theologians though, so we could just wait. Mental stress gain 20%. So look at this, stress gain 20%, and we can only get 70 stress. Now we go down this thing here, and we have 5 more to do. So let's do these two and these two. We definitely want to keep truth is relative. That didn't absolve us from that, so that's good. Befriend, heart of the family, groom to rule. We want to go down this one. Now we got, oh my god, 3 extra. Look at this, you guys. Look at all these extra stats. Our children are going to be so powerful. Oh dear lord, what they do to Breton. Hold on, I need to take a look. Cutting cornerstones or we want to go to centralization, so let's do that. Breton. Oh yeah, they kind of culture converted Breton. Sorry, man. It sucks. It's Breton, yeah, Brythonic, so it makes sense that they do that. And in Victoria, in EU4 conversions to Victoria 2, they keep track of the. Why are you involved in this war? Oh, it's because you're the one married to the girl. That's why we have this alliance. Okay. To be fair, this is definitely just gonna fail, so we're just gonna let that be. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what do we got here. I'll just leave our army stationed up there. So we've definitely been really min-maxing over here. Our economic power is insane. More vigilant. Okay. Oh, Void's Moth Tooth died. Dominico. Yikes. So that was another breach, I guess. Yeah. 55 can be convinced. What if I send you a gift and then try to convince you? There. 2 bribes. Okay, hopefully that's better. Petition the Emperor. For what? Transfer claim? What, for my counties? Not really worth it. Just a lot of prestige lost and not really well worth it there. Pig pox. Our dynasty definitely has a problem with plagues. Somebody's trying to kill my daughter. That's not very nice. Not very nice. I'm not educating her. You know who I want to educate is Dietrich. Offer guardianship with me. Because I want to make him into an intrigue boyo. My daughter and my knight. Alright, sure. The Piast commands? Okay, so there's Piast humans, and that's crazy. Noah Polska, anyone? Some games I've seen Poland form their empire, so that's pretty interesting. Diligence always a good trait, but he doesn't like me enough to try to get that trait or something. I don't know. Why is it always my army is starving? Maybe I should just bring down my rival, Boson and Barry. Why is he my rival? A 9-year-old rival? What is going on there? I don't know how this starving thing works. I never understood. So 55, that's actually pretty good. We could get up to a high percentage and potentially get the strong hook and be done. And then once we are done that, I think we should start trying to talk about this. Fickle's good for intrigue. Well, I guess it's good for resisting intrigue. I should host a feast over here. Make it really complex. See if we can get the emperor in on this. Or should I try to get that king that we want? I guess having the Saxon Bohemians in our sphere of influence could be good. Let's do that. And I don't want to do recreation. I want to befriend the guy. All right, so we need to talk about the future of this campaign. So I think it was Dead Snake who suggested that we oh, okay, so we have the press claim even though it got destroyed. Interesting. There's a civil war, also interesting. We have the potential to change. Hold on. Dead Snake said that we should always do the peacetime game and just never go to war for the entire... No, maybe not the entire one. I don't know exactly. Oh, okay. So this lady died. So the Duchy of Savoy is there, but this girl could become... Who's Eumund? Eumund is the... Eumund is the second grandson, this guy. Who's Gotello? He's a fourth son? I guess we should do the fourth son here. Gotzello. There we go. And if those two die, which they could given the fact that there's a plague right here, and he died of that plague, yeah, so we could just nicely have an entire kingdom just fall in our lap here. Anyway, what I was trying to get at was we have a situation where we need to figure out how we're going ahead with this campaign. There was the idea that we always do the peacetime restrictions, so we never go to war, or at least declare an aggressive war, which could be fun, especially when we go to Victoria 3. Or 2, definitely 3, because 2 doesn't have these sort of functionalities. If we go into Victoria 3, then we'll be able to use like diplomatic things to go for it. And then in EU4, I'm second to inherit the Roman Empire. Interesting. Sorry, I'm kind of... I need to calm down for a second. For this entire campaign, we've not been waging wars, and I'm considering changing that rule. One of the reasons why I wanted to do this challenge is because if I played a Crusader Kings game normally, I would be way too powerful by the time that EU4 came, and I need to find a way to artificially reduce my strength. And in a way, it would be really nice if we continued this challenge throughout the entire thing, because then there's the prestige of it and the character of it all. It's really interesting. But I feel like we need to do something in order to, hold on, King Herman, there we go. Oh, 83, that's really good. I feel like we need to do something in order to make sure that we have this game be more balanced, because I don't feel like never going to war is ever going to be the option. For example, there's no way that we'll ever be able to get the Kingdom of Burgundy back into our sphere, because if we do 500 intrigue experience, we won't be able to get a perk, and even if we did, it wouldn't be very good. Get focus on goal, so just get more levels quickly. We wouldn't be able to get Burgundy back into our sphere. We wouldn't be able to restore our county of Aargau ever again, or get the university that we are so duly owed. I think that we need to be able to declare some wars. Not all of them. My son, I can make him get 115 stress. No. There we go. That's very good. Look at that, almost 89, and then I think we'll get an extra 10%. We could get it. We could maybe get unlucky, but we might be able to form the Archduchy. We're also trying to fabricate a claim on the duchy here, and if we manage to get the transfer, even though we can't do that because of Denmark, then I don't know. Like, there's an example too. If we manage to get this in our realm, then Istria and Crane would both be able to be in the Kingdom of Austria and not fall into Croatian hands, which would be Eastern Roman hands, which strengthens them and gets them to mess with the Holy Roman Empire, which we don't want. So I think there should be some way to declare wars. I just don't know what the restrictions are. Or maybe not 50, but yeah, maybe like once per lifetime. I'm not entirely sure. There's a lot of different ways that we could do it. One of the ideas I had was either to expand the Holy Roman Empire or press not your own, but a relative's claim on a kingdom. That way we're spreading the Hapsburg Dynasty to make interesting EU4 games, and the expansion of the Holy Roman Empire within reasonable grounds makes it so that we can have an interesting EU4 game, because the more territory the Holy Roman Empire has, the more fragmented the entire thing becomes, and it's more dynamic and interesting. If we just have a really rump, useless kingdom, a Holy Roman Empire, then it's not very interesting, right? So there's all that to consider. Okay, if we execute confidence, 93%. Wait. Including this options modifiers. So 88%, 93. But does anybody know this? If I do 15, does that make it so is it even higher? I just really don't want to miss this chance, because this could be it. We could finally have the Archduchy. That is a terrible knight. I guess he has enough prowess. It's not good military. What I'm scared of is the Normans making a hybrid culture with one of these German cultures, and then making basically the whole world French, which would not be fun. I'm sure it'd be fun in its own ways, but I don't know. We'll see. Betrothed can marry. There we go. Yeah, go ahead. You earned it. Oh, we can station our men at arms. Oh, and we can improve the pikemen, but we want Lanch next. I don't know how to say it properly. So we'll just wait on that. Okay. Tyrolean research is so insane. 4 years for Zweihanders. That's crazy. Plate armor makes all of our men at arms way more resistant, so that's nice. No, we wanted the duchy. Standardized weapons. Wow, okay, so that's really powerful. What was this? Archers 70%? Wow, okay. Sass much. The Byzantines won for expansion. Yeah, we don't like this. Do we go to this grand tournament? It's really close by and we could pick up a bunch of traits. Maybe we even stop by Rome before we get there, just to get some traveler. There's no make haste here. I guess we'll just do this, and then on the way home we'll stop by a bunch of places. Why not? No, we can't? Okay. Can we at least go to Venice? And then maybe just quickly stop by here, and then maybe here? There. Okay, and then we'll be able to get our Archduchy, I hope. Are we able to... Yikes. Why are they trying to kill my daughter? That makes no sense. Is this guy revolting for his claim on the Kingdom of Bohemia? Yeah, so that's what happens. This guy gets the Kingdom of Bohemia by fighting for it with a claim. And then he inherits Bohemia. Hungary, I think, becomes a part of the Holy Roman Empire if this happens. I don't know if it stays that way. But, okay. Can we do it here? 58%. Why? This guy got caught? Okay, so that improves it. Just one more level and then we'll get the extra benefit there. I guess the path is a little weird, whatever. Oh, okay, so our Queen Sybil is now here. She could push her claim against her 13-year-old niece. She has like double the troops, like 5 times the troops or something. That's pretty crazy. Let's go here. And I don't know if you guys have Twitch accounts, but if you guys go to my Twitch account to watch the stream, if you just want to watch the stream, it would help out me getting a membership there. So consider trying over there if you'd like. Yeah, I want to qualify. I had lain with his mother. His mind couldn't be done. There we go, that's nice. We want a lot of prestige, so winning these is going to be really nice. I actually won. Got a lot of money too, that's pretty good. Don't really have that high I guess my prowess is decent. Good, how are you? I'm just chilling. Got 15% here. 95%. Okay, this has to be it, everyone. It's a weak hook, damn it. I learn of his secret. Okay, so wait, this isn't You court again for 5 years? Okay, so it's not a strong hook. But if we do another hook, then it should work. I don't know. Learning. I guess we just have to wait for my daughter to be of age. It's 1 year away. She might become of age while we're at this grand tournament. We might need to leave it prematurely. Does that mean we don't get our reward? We'll just have to wait, I guess. Oh, okay, wait. So that girl died. Hoopold. We want Hoopold to be betrothed to her, right? Do you have any other daughters? This one's already married, so we'll do this. It's good to keep an eye on this situation here, eh? Oh, look at this. He has a daughter, dwarf daughter. Hoopold, maybe. Do we have like several different Hoopolds in our thing here? Roguish duelist. The grind, yeah. Oh, well, speaking of the grind, we lost that. No prestige for us. Can't you get a blackmail to a strong hook? The blackmail only gives me a weak hook because he only has a lover, but I think that if you like have a hook and then you fabricate another one, then you get a strong one. I'm not entirely certain. So I really want to fabricate another hook. I just really want this guy to have... I really want a strong hook on this guy. Give it to me. The only thing... Okay, so like the lover hook lasts for so long, so it's actually a really good thing that we waited here. If we fabricate another hook in 2 years, then we'll be able to activate the weak hook, get the other hook, and then make it a strong hook. I think that's how it works. It says on the wiki that you can. Well, it's a... I think lover... Well, the one that I did get was not a strong one. I knew that it said that you could do that, but it didn't work out that way. Because you can probably check on the VOD. It said a weak hook for the fabricate one. So I'm hoping that this works. A lot of martial things, and I'm not winning any of them. At least I won the other thing, and our knights are getting some prestige, I think. So we're allies, right? Yeah, we're allied to each other through marriage. Having a Queen of Sicily wife is pretty awesome. I do gotta say. Yeah, intricate web weaver, that's good. Now we can do the grand wedding. Ouch. Okay, so that didn't work. Yeah. You might be able to fabricate a strong hook from a weak hook, so I'm hoping that if I have the weak hook from the blackmail, that it'll work out. Maybe I'll try searching for secrets in his court for another strong hook somehow. We'll see how it goes. Impressive training, attraction opinion. Don't need to worry about that. Let's find secrets. We could have had him smile on our children, but no, I'm selfish like that, I guess. Is my son at this trip too? What my children are doing? Oh, 100%. How about this guy? Maybe this guy, not the hunchback. Okay. So this sucks. This really sucks. I can still form the Archduchy of Austria. So that's nice. But if my mom dies, I'm not going to be able to form the kingdom. If I invite this person... I can't invite her to the court, so I can't do this grand wedding anymore. So I guess I shouldn't have gone to that trip. Yeah, it's really painful. It seems like I'm just bouncing back into it, but I'm really suffering here, you guys. We lost our money mine over here in Tyrol to our brother, and we usually like playing the game of just getting all these things through killing all the children, but I mean, the children that we kill are children of the Hapsburgs. So the more that we lose, the more screwed we are. So we can form Archduchy of Austria and then like use our fact that we wanted to do attacks on these people. Like we wanted to go to war. We want reasons to be able to go to war again. We just relinquish it, conquer this stuff, and then be able to be happy hunky-dory again, being the Austria that we just were. Oh, fuck, man. That really sucks. That really sucks. Alright. Listen here. Did I really not have... Okay, lifestyle. So I went thriving in chaos route? Alright, well, at least I'm decent enough to be able to get truth is relative again. Agent acceptance scheme. Yeah, we want this. man, this sucks. This really sucks. Guess that's what happens when you run on a horse and you just get knocked down. Okay. I don't even know the secret that I had too. So we're just really screwed. Hopefully we can find the same secret here on this guy. Man, this really sucks. Okay, but this is what we wanted, right? We don't want to get too strong too fast, and we're playing the role play. So who is this character? Gerhard of Austria. Arrogant, arbitrary, ambitious. He probably wouldn't care about killing all of his brothers just to get it. But you know what? Like, maybe that's just not him. We'll see. We're married to somebody who doesn't have any good lands. He could just divorce, but we don't have the capacity. So we won't do that. Tyrol architecture, learning, tyranny, loss. So what do you have here before? Worn language manual. Yeah, we'll just do this. We still have the Sword of God that we haven't been able to put anywhere because we're not kings. And we have a lot of prestige to get. This really sucks, man. My player heir is going to be educated by me. My brother has territory that I want. We might not have the absolute money mine that was the Duchy of Tyrol, but we have this realm here, and we're going to make the most of it. Man, this blows. So I'll just go on a thing here. Can I make a friend? The King of Bohemia. He's about to lose that title, though, so we don't want to be his friend. Maybe we want to be friends with our brother, because we want favors from this guy with a really powerful kingdom here. Shadow of Faith. I want to be like my dad. Okay. I became the head of the house and you hate me. Why do we hate each other? It's interesting. Yeah, that really sucks. Something was telling me to leave that event. I was like, I need to go home and get that grand wedding going. That would be the safer play. Okay, look, there's a good thing about this. We are the heir to the Kingdom of Sicily, which is also not good because it won't be able to form Austria like we wanted. So we want our mom to die. Okay. My brother is a lover. Okay. Interesting. Could we relinquish our inheritance? Isn't there a... Anybody know how to do that? Relinquish inheritance? Liege power sharing ended. Oh wow, they want liberty? Come on. You got Eager Reveler, that's nice. Maybe we could host a feast and these vassals will stop being so frustrated with us. And then to roll, we could reform Bavarian to become Austrian here. I don't know if I want to do that. I want to roll. Okay, Dietrich, it's good that he's learning the Frankish language here. Yeah, we want valiant knights at our side. Yeah, so here we have the Bohemians in power. Can we have more children? Why are you imprisoned? Okay. Petition the emperor? We're just gonna pay homage. Man, this really sucks. There's nothing else for it. We had it right there. At least we can form the Archduchy of Austria. That's good. Fabricate hook. Fabricate hook. It's going to be harder to get people on our side with this one. We want success chance. So with this 41, that's crazy. Hefty bribe and a hook. 200 to Mayor Jan. I mean, I guess he's just a guy. Like we don't want to give too much of our prestige away, but we kind of need it. Like, okay, cool. Yeah, that's a good one too. Okay. Now, our grand weddings are limited to these people. Maybe we can make this a grand wedding once the betrothal starts, but if we are going to be getting... What? Did I just spend all that money and stuff on a... What just happened? So because my spy master found that hook, I just spent all that money in prestige and nothing. Wow, this session is really going well. Jesus Christ, you guys. Changing my mind on the pacifism? Yeah, I agree, man. Like, we're just gonna have to play it by ear. Like, I'm not gonna go to war over everything. I'm not, like, you're just gonna have to play it. Like, maybe it's like the chat needs to consent to the war, but then again, everyone's just gonna want the big map to go big. But maybe somebody like maybe you guys would be able to be level-headed about how to move forward. Yeah, we still want to befriend our brother. The shy guy is still showing up to all these feasts. It's because he's rakish, but he's also reclusive. Like, what is this guy? Wife falls pregnant. That's good. Okay. Yeah. Screw you for killing that guy. We don't want to just throw money at everything because we aren't going to have the insane interest that... Okay, the sodomite would have been really good, right? No, that's still only a weak hook. What's criminal for men in Catholicism, you guys? Petition the emperor. I could ask to transfer the claim. We'll just see what he gives me, I guess. Because if he gives me Tyrol, then we're golden. Because it's a gold mine, literally. If he gives us Carinthia, then it's a better looking Austria, and then we can just conquer Tyrol. But now we're allies with my brother. Why are we allies? We negotiated it. Did I do that and I just didn't see that? I gained the trait wounded. Okay. So what is this? He gets a weak hook on me. Or to get terrible. Okay, that sucks, but it's actually really good. Because it prevents us having that problem with the alliance of the brother. But then look, he has a hook on me, but it will blackmail. Okay. So now the hooks cancel out. Or can we... Or are we really not able to, okay, what the heck is that? So we had the blackmail, but we have just had mutually exclusive hooks on each other. Can we at least do this? I guess I'll do it like that. Maybe that was a misplay, but if we get, if we aren't going to be getting this as well and as easy as we wanted, I better just play it safe and not try to rush it. So he still opposes. Really? Okay, well, once this guy approves, we'll get exactly what we needed. We want this guy to get learned and traveled. We want this guy to get good stats and to be healthy. Okay, so Wolfhilda has had a kid with Theodoric, and he is the way of nomad. That's cool. Oh, I should have named somebody after him, but I guess he's not like a direct descendant, so... Yeah, okay, so... My brother and vassal, allied, negotiated. He's a powerful ruler. Murder or adultery is criminal. Okay. We'll fire this guy, but then we'll appoint this guy. And maybe we'll get this guy to be the steward. And we will get him to develop Vienna. Got another son, but he's sterile. I should have named somebody after that. Sorry, I'm just really focused on trying to get... Lover? Wait, didn't you just say... No, it's adultery. So we have the lover thing now, so we can blackmail him about that. Which is another strong hook. And then we can fabricate the better hook. But we can only... in a year. So we can start fabricating the hook in a year. But I want to activate it. I want to activate this one, even though it might not be wrong. So now I'm the cultural head of Tyrol culture, and we're still researching Zweihander, so that's fine. We have a weak hook on this guy again, and then we are going to do something with that to make that work. Okay, I have a hook on this guy, but what is that going to do me? Nothing, really. Like... I just have to conquer it and then just slowly integrate Bavaria. That's the only way that we can do it. But this guy's about to die. This will make the succession a little more complicated. It's not that doesn't matter too much. I'm more worried about my mom dying any instant and then not being able to form Austria. That really would suck. If you can just live another 8 years, Mom, that would be great. Or is it 10 years? Because is it 16 or 18 that you get? It's 16, right? 16 that you're able to marry? The Winter Ocarina. That's an interesting thing. The White Normans. Swords for hire. 4,000 Norman troops as an ally is pretty insane. So we'll get them. Not only that, they're adventurers. So like those are really high quality troops. My brother, yeah, let's be friends, man. Like, look, we all need to be friends here. We need unity in the house. Okay? Unity. Now 2 people disapprove because my brother disapproves. Can I make you like me? Idle time, large, annoyed, angry. Received gift. Okay, it's time for a feast. And we might not be ruling that place directly, but now that he's our vassal, we're getting a lot more tax income. Well, at least we should. Okay, so we know that this guy's... Alright. September 2083, so a year from now exactly. Bohemia becomes the emperor and inherits Burgundy and Tyrol. Please not Tyrol too. Like that I can't believe my dad died of a this dude, this low-born dude just ruined the okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Yikes. Yeah, we want the prestige. We want to get to a high level. Kill the lowborn. Yeah, I mean, maybe. But we need the hostile. We need the hostile scheme slots for this whole thing here. I also want my Ego Reveler to go up. I want all these. We're going all in on Gerhard if we have to. This is how it's going to be. We're going all in on Gerhard. It would be nice if we just revoke. Do we have claims on this land? We could just revoke it, couldn't we? Like, do we have claims on this stuff? Yeah, we do, but we're allies, so we can't do that. So if he dies, then maybe. But or if he somehow breaks that, then we can worry about that. So we'll just focus on this for now. Okay. What do we got here? So he might like me enough now. So what is this? Diatric arbitrary. That's good for intrigue. Honest is definitely not good to have for intrigue. And impatient isn't either. So arbitrary it is. Makes sense. We are arbitrary. We can put him to be ambitious. 50%. Arbitrary is an incompatible thing. Oh, look. Okay. Ambitious. Good. 12 intrigue on the guy. That's pretty good. Find the secrets task finished. Are you sure you're finished? Is there really nothing else to do? Well, what's going on here? What can we do in this hunt? Just befriend as many people as we can. He's arbitrary, he wouldn't care. He might even have a negative penchant towards these lowborns here. Interesting. Okay. That's pretty good, I guess. Yeah, let's get these guys to have success. Oh. Did he literally just die? Intrigue, yeah, we want this one for sure. Alaric, yeah. No successors, let's get one. County of Laibach. I'm still gunning for the... Oh, this is a kingdom. French? The king of Denmark is French. This is what democracy does, you guys. We need absolute feudalism. Obviously just talking in the game. Nothing better than a good hunt. I do pity the poor animals. He's compassionate. Did that not work? Yeah, there we go. Oh. Why is it a daughter? Is there no males of the... What? Whoa, what is this? My court's here. What about my son? Don't I have another son? Albert, yeah. Why can't I marry him? To the king of Bohemia? Where's Albert? Is he not in my court? He is in my court. And I'm looking for Blazena Premislid. Because if we can get this girl as our second son's... Who is this lady? Blazena? He doesn't know. Can it be like alliance power? No, it would be like prestige. Nothing. Prestige gain, maybe? You have to find this girl. Wait, isn't... I saw something. Hungaro Czech, but that's not the... Zophie. No, still not her. Maybe if I do Premislid. What are they called again? I wish I knew how to type that P. Whatever. I'll just give up on this. But maybe just putting it in the dynasty is fine. Look. It's not a guarantee anyway, so... Okay, he won't even accept. Even though we are befriended? Alright. The traitor be known to all. Falconer intrigue. Murder, what is this? Initial scheme, potential, not enemy. We don't want to abduct. Swift execution, I guess. August, September. Then we can fabricate the hook. What? I can't fabricate the hook? What can I use the hook on then? Just expose the secret? Declare me regent. I guess we do that. And then we'll just try to get a strong fabricated hook. Like, how do I get a fabricated hook that's strong? Does anybody know how to do that? Okay, so, but now we can't travel, so maybe that wasn't the play either. Okay. It's fine, we can just chill out. Got a son who's here. Term hasn't. Let's do term. There we go. I'll just do 09 too. There. Turn 1 9. There you go. Our third son, our fourth child. Can we make the Archduchy of Austria primogeniture? There we go. But we could do house seniority, and then we'd be able to get all the... No, we're not going to do that. Do we do that? Isn't that actually really good? No, we're not going to do that. Primogeniture. There we go. Now it's just ours. Now it goes all to the main dude, and we can dictate who that dude is. And my mom is 52 and she's feeling quote unquote fine, and she needs to live for another 6 years. Please, for the love of God. And then we just get really lucky. Oh wait, I can fabricate the hook now. Okay, now we need to... Neighboring fellow vassal 33, okay. Food taster 30, okay. But this guy could be good at keeping the secrecy, so we'll bribe him. Courtier, yeah. Okay, and then lookout. Yeah. Offer a guaranteed seat on a council? Oh, but that's for the entire duchy the whole time. It's not just temporary. Yeah, we don't want that. Okay, and then... Okay, let's see how this goes. Hopefully we get a strong. RNG basically gets strong, yeah, maybe. Okay. We're auto-loading the save there. Because, like what happened before, that was a not getting the information thing, trying to set up, failed. So that's my fault. But, look, I didn't load a save when we died that one time. So this isn't about that. So he will come. Okay, so we'll just try this. Diplomacy. Ruler Poland. Maybe. Here's hoping that it works out. Okay, so the guy is coming. He's already here. We can fabricate a hook on him, so we might as well just try that. We'll invite the same people we did last time. The food taster to be this. Thief will be this guy. The lookout will be my brother. The footpad will be this guy. I think it was the other way around last time, but we'll just do it that way. Hopefully that goes well. I should have been paying more attention to that betrayal, this thing, you guys. I'm sorry about that. Should have learned from last time, but we really want to make sure we get the strong hook, especially now that we don't even have Carinthinia. It would be nice if we could get the claim transferred to us, but I don't think that's possible. Where's the petition liege? 87? We could try risking it. If my mom dies right before I can form the other thing, I'm going to load a save for that too, because that's just RNG. These are my dynasty? Oh, okay. So there's a Hapsburg Dynasty here. So this guy's of my dynasty. That's interesting. So if he becomes the Holy Emperor, we're screwed. The traitor to be known. We're not getting the Pope out of the we're not kicking the Pope out of the thing there. Ooh, sadistic. Ooh, that's pretty good for an intrigue character. Paranoid is not a sin, but paranoid is a really stressful trait. But it's also potentially even better for intrigue. Yeah, it is. What do you guys think? Should we go for sadistic or a paranoid? What do you guys think? No, we'll just do this. We don't want the stress. Well, we could have lost the stress immediately with this, so well, whatever. I guess gained the stress, so that probably could have put me over the edge there. Weak hook on the king? Okay, interesting. The only way you can get a strong hook if the fabrication is Emperor does something criminal. Okay, interesting. So that sucks. Whoa. Alright, whatever. I don't know what happened there. Maybe we weren't leaders for a bit, but now we got the first grand activity is free. So that's nice. Okay, so this is when we can get the strong hook. So we have to be really careful. Everybody cross your fingers, because this could be it. Hold on. The banquet goes on, feeling a bit underwhelming. No impressive silk, tapestries. There is just a white game that won't feel. Maybe we could simply paint one of our wolves white. Yeah, let's just do that. Why not? Okay, barony? Alright. Yeah, life reaffirmed, great. Strong hook on this guy. The work of the emperor fell into my dat. Look, let's get a strong hook on the guy. That might have been a lot of money there. Okay, Duke Hoopold. The Pope. Who's the Duke? My brother. I guess it's good to have friends there. Hoopold, yeah, becoming a friend could be good. Or King Aldebert. Let's do the king. A lot of stress gain. Confider is nice. My sister, the grand wedding here. Let's do this, okay. Confider, that's nice. Okay, that we didn't get the strong hook again. Gosh dang it. Alright. Duke Hoopold. There we go. Just get ourselves a bunch of friends. We want our brothers to be friends. We don't want them to be aggressive towards us. That would not be good. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we got a lot of prestige. That was good. We didn't get the strong hook. That's bad. Padun. We just give it to a local, I guess. Okay, so now we have another chance to do a grand wedding with my son, 5 years. Okay. You invite too many people, some just don't come. But I saw him. I saw him there though. Okay, so now we got all crane. That's nice. Well, I wish that we got the adulterer one instead of whatever the hell this was. Did you potentially do another adultery that I can expose? What? This guy stole our sword of God. What an asshole. What the hell? Where is he? He's here. I could like declare war on him, but then that would be a declaration of war. He knows that I'm a pacifist and I can't do that. That really stinks. Strong hook on this guy? No. We want a strong hook on the emperor, please. Our daughter being arrogant? Yeah, sure. Makes sense for us. And the marshals, so now I get to wear a pretty outfit. Find secret progress? I guess that's good. That's really good. 95% chance. That's good. Good spy master, my brother here. Yeah, let's do it. All right. Be nice if we could just get your lands, though, bro. Like, could I have all of your land, please? Term 09. Can we get you a good marriage? Bavaria. Oh, that's some pretty good one. Especially when she's just literally the ruler here. Wait. Careful study. Base success chance. Look at that, 95%. And then we just do it. Okay. Still not a strong one. Theodoric, that's my son. No, it's this guy. She won't accept it, but she will accept the other one? Why? Because it's my kid? The alliance strength? Problem is that she's 10, and then by the time that he's 16, it's just not gonna work. Like, yeah, this would be a better one, but we could have the entire kingdom of Castile if this guy just... Like, yeah, this is the way it is, I guess. Okay. So now this guy's fighting for the Liberty War. Enforce demands. Crown authority will be reduced one step. Herbert will owe every Liberty faction member a favor. But if I lose this war, then I lose everything. If I join this, then I could potentially get, like, I need somebody to look this up. If I get 2 claims, does that mean that I get... No, I have to play it safe. It would be good information to know. If I have a weak claim, then I get another weak claim. Does it make that claim a strong claim? Yeah, it really is terrible luck this session. Did we get... Yeah, we got Zweihander, so we can remove this. And we can get... Landsknecht. Which are way better. Wow. Okay. A lot of money put into that just now, but it's gotta do what we gotta do. Problem is that, like, historically, the Holy Roman Empire has always sucked. Always sucked against their wars. And really, such really bad luck, I know. It really, really blows. Yeah, we could become best friends, but he's a Norman and he doesn't have... He doesn't have the thing that allows you to be best friends with someone. If he was a Tyrolean, then he would, because we have ritualized friendship. I could be a ritualized best friend with one of my brothers. Okay, so he formed his own cadet dynasty. That's interesting. Yeah, summon the physician. Serious crime accomplice. So if I like become, if I manage to, if I manage to get him to do to kill someone with me, then he's an accomplice. Getting friends in his court could be good for potential future things. Coup conspiracy promise? So did more people join this war? No, that's a Lotharingian one. Okay, now we're in a problem where if this guy doesn't finish this war, then I'm not going to be able to invite him to the thing or get the strong claim. Tecklenburger's non-believer. Okay. Or saved a life. Okay. He's a brewmaster, mastermind, philosopher, content. This guy is the future heir. We got a lot of like potential strong hooks and a bunch of low level people there. Amelie, yeah. Screw you. Uh-oh. My brother. This is my brother's lover? But we're friends, so like, could you, I guess, recruit? I don't know, like, this sucks. Oh, I just spent all that money on the, we don't have that money anymore. Can't just be spending all that. Bernhard von Arman? No. Okay, thankfully our physical physician was not. Okay, petition the emperor. Transfer claim? I mean, I hope I don't die from this. This is only a weak thing, right? It's not going to be that bad. I lose my indebted hook and I get the Duchy of Carnthenia. Alright. We're really playing a fire here, but look, we're back to our borders. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So we have our borders back. We're younger. Our humors are well balanced. We have a really good marriage with this guy. We're going to become the heir of the kingdom. We're going to become the king of Sicily, but do we really want to become the king of Sicily? I don't know. That would kind of suck. We wouldn't be able to form Austria. Do I save scum for this? Oh shoot. I guess I could have done a harsh treatment and then gotten this person with no special claims out of my life, but you know, I'm not that much of a monster. So this guy's gonna revoke the kingdom of Bohemia so now it's not gonna fall in Hungary's hands. That's pretty good for the Holy Roman Empire. A lot more stable. Could solve that problem forever. Do I save scum for the for this thing here? Satan's pestilence. That's not good. Duchess Sophia's lover. Okay. Thuringia. Child of my dynasty. The bastard daughter. Romilda. Do Dead Snake. I'll do Umfan. Yeah, it is kind of sad that there's no Bohemia Hungary, but there's still the impact of having the Czechs ruling Hungary and having the Hungaro-Czech culture that's still pretty interesting. So there's that legacy, so that's pretty good. Okay, so the King of Bohemia is captured, and the entirety of Bohemia could just fall to this guy because he's ruling the lands directly, you know. His county's in Bohemia, so. All right. Oh, and look, West Slavia formed. Wait. We have a strong hook on the king's son. If this guy dies, would he make this guy? No, because this guy exists. If both of those guys die, would this guy become the strong hook? Okay. This is what we spec'd out for you guys. This is a spy master. This is the bodyguard. This guy's dead, dude. This guy is dead. Oh my god, okay. This now we're really getting into the Game of Thrones thing here, you guys. Alright. I'm just gonna try my luck with the next grand wedding. I'm not gonna save scum. This is we're going for it, you guys. This is it. Richara von Bern. Arbitrary, yeah, why not? Who cares? Create the Kingdom of Bavaria. Joffrey Mansell. That's not. I want strong claims on his kids. And we're not wasting money on that. You should be supporting my schemes, not disrupting them. Look at that speed. Wow, that's insane. Repay loan. All right, I guess. I didn't know I had a loan. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, Raymond is dead. I lost stress. The primary heir is the... What? Why can't it be, you know, this guy? What's wrong with this guy? Is it because he's not loved enough? Is this guy especially loved just because he's honest? Maybe that's why. Yeah, okay, I'll be friends with my aunt, whatever. Okay, so that didn't really work as planned. Hopefully I didn't get the opportunity to get this guy to have the... Look, let's keep doing this. Let's get another fabricated hook. Can I fabricate another hook? Recently been... Okay, wait, 5 years. It's not telling me when. Get a strong hook on the heir and kill the emperor. It'd just be nice if I could put... Okay, so... Okay. Okay, wait. Murder. Okay. Everybody stay calm. Stay calm, everyone. By everyone, I mean me. Stay calm. Me? We might have it. Yeah, Termo 9's epic scheming might make us so that we can finally get the kingdom. The empire. Okay, so the AI didn't revoke the entire kingdom, which is kind of a misplay. Murder Dietrich? That's me. And that's my son. They're trying to murder my son. Wife falls pregnant. Get a backup son. This guy is a stewardy dude, so let's get a stewardy dude to educate him. Oh my god, you absolute buffoon. You absolute buffoon. Also, it sucks because the guy died and I don't have the Who's your brother that has the strong claim? This guy. Can this guy become the next emperor, not this dude? Just gonna have to kill enough dudes just to make it so that it's the guy that I want. A lot of dudes gotta die. Alright, whatever. Just start doing this. And maybe start fabricating a claim. Wait, no, I'm trying to kill you. Should I kill him? Or should I fabricate a claim on him? Well, maybe I shouldn't kill him when I'm about to maybe get a strong hook on him for this royal marriage. But it could be pretty good to have the ability just to kill him immediately if it doesn't work. So maybe we'll do that. You asked me if I had a faith for gold. Yes. I need to spend money on this epic marriage between the future Queen of Castile and he had a son. God damn it. Now I need to kill that son too, but given how fast things go, Gerholt's murder, okay. Oh my god, you could murder someone? How is that a weak? How is that a weak hook? Come on! Come on! Pay homage. I've never been so invested in the game before. I'm freaking out right now, but I'm so enthralled. I don't know about you guys, but I'm having a lot of fun right now. This is exactly what I wanted. To claim on the Emperor? Okay, but I'm about to kill the Emperor, so like... Still not any of these guys here that we could just keep like going around the gambit and then just like trying to find a terrible emperor with a big horrible secret and then expose that horrible secret. Okay, so now this is the thing. This looks like it's about to be a crusade for Jerusalem or whatever, but Kana Asarvia, come on, what? No way we're not going to India. I don't have the ability to redirect it, so I guess we're going to India. Look. We have a couple of women that could become the... Alright, I guess it's you. But here's the thing. I think this is the time that we can go in on the Eastern Roman Empire. Is it? In like several of my test games here, the Fourth Crusade event appeared, but it didn't this time. Alright, well, whatever. Here's Dietrich. Oh, he's level 4 intrigue. Let's go. Grand wedding. Yes. Are you not doing anything? You're not doing anything. Okay, just in case I decide to change my mind. Okay, here's a real big one from Term. Way to game it would be to become a witch, and convert your liege or heir to be a witch, but don't make your heir a witch. Then when you die and take over as your non-witch heir, you know which liege is a witch. You can discover the secret with your spy master and then blackmail them with a strong hook. This is assuming your father's witchcraft criminal. Thank you. That is a great resource. You are a godsend to this campaign. Thank you very much. Okay, you guys. This is it. If this guy does not give me a strong hook on him, I'm just going to kill him dead. Alright? We're having a grand wedding. It's my son, 16-year-old, marrying the future Queen of Castile. If his brother dies. For some reason. Matchmaking? My mom? What? Murder? The King of Steel? That could be interesting. Is his kid gonna be there? Yo, whoa. Okay, hold on. No, 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 no. Wait, wait. Okay. We can host it, and then we can pick the target. If this guy's coming to the grand thing, is he? No, but he is. Okay, so we aren't, because he's the regent. All right, so never mind. I was going to try to make it so this guy's kid died so that it was just this person. That'd be super Game of Thronesy, right? He's 22 intrigue. What a guy. What a Giga Chad kid. All right. All right, deep breaths, deep breaths. And if these people die, then this Nordgau. Okay, Nordgau is still Hapsburg, so I don't know. It's not as worth it anymore now that it's a cadet dynasty. Look at this. Get somebody in there. My son, Dead Snake. Let's do that. Let's get you on the King of Pomerania. Let's do that. I learned Bertha's child heritage. Okay. Okay, so my brother can get a strong hook blackmail me, but I can't get a strong hook blackmail my liege. Come on. Wait, why aren't you invited? Okay, I knew something was going to happen. I didn't check who was going to be invited. I needed to make him the honored guest or something. Or is he just not going to show up because he didn't like me enough? During an apocalyptic plague. Yeah, okay, fair enough. When is that apocalyptic plague gonna end, bro? The Paderborn begun this year. Great. Or last year. Okay, so this... If he dies, then the King of Bohemia is going to become the guy, and if he wins this war, then I'll be able to make the guy who's the emperor. I'm losing my mind here. Literally, I'm gonna kill the dude just to make sure that this thing happens fast enough. This is how far we're going. Because this is not gonna go away anytime soon, is it? We should get this guy to be the steward because of how good he is, and then get this guy to do that. Did I trick? I think we're gonna have to murder this guy. Yeah. Yeah. Strong blackmail. Whatever, man. Just throw it in my face, why don't you? Oh, he's about to die on his own. Because he has the smallpox. I mean, that would be nice, maybe. But I know he's a... How come he has a strong on me for... he is a murderer. I get it. I did an attempted murder. Is it because I'm a relative or something? Like, what is going on? Like, can I just... No. I'm going to wait at least until 94 if I want to do it. I'm not going to do it too early. Maybe I don't even need to do it. Okay, I have to do it because he's fine. Okay. Now I can pay homage, but if I... Other guests, he's still not going to show up because he's traveling to airport. Okay, so we're not going to do that yet. But we have to do it in 3 years. I could get a strong hook on the Emperor's wife. I mean, that would be nice if I was trying to murder him and I needed extra help, but I don't, so... Wait, why isn't he... Is it important that somebody's here? Nobody's gonna help, okay. I do not want this to no longer be... We're no longer be a part of it, alright. Okay. 90, is 90 enough? Kill everyone. Yeah, look. Now are you gonna come to my wedding? Mr. Emperor? He's not even on the invite list. Why isn't he on the invite list? Why isn't he on the invite list? Why isn't he on the invite? Oh, because he's fighting in a war. Okay, oh, my liege. May I aid you in this war? Maybe you could come to my... Oh, you absolute buffoon. These people keep making the spy master not knowing that I'm a cheeky little bugger. Do they? I don't waste my time with this nonsense. I'll just make new rivalries and they'll be over with. So yeah, I might be helping you out, but I'm definitely checking out to see if you murdered anybody. If you did, that'd be really naughty and it would not be acceptable. I can fabricate a claim on you. Why don't I do that? You're an intrigue. You're not going to be a lovely little flake of sunshine, even if you really wanted. Do the French have ritualized friendship? No, they don't. So that sucks. Fabricate a hook. Yes. Who's the heir to Bohemia? This guy. This girl. Right? I learn of Countess Maria's intended murder. Oh, who could have sunk so low? Can you believe this? I cannot believe this. Why are you hosting a feast when I'm hosting? Okay, all right. Prepared for anything. Yeah, we want to prevent this. No, don't fuck. Where do you get off? Independence war my ass. You might have to have this regents can't partake in a grand wedding. Wow. Okay, that sucks. Guess we have to wait a little longer. Anyway, oh my god. The luck on this blows. So bad. But maybe we can get a... He's not in line. No, he's just some powerful knight. Oh yeah. The Crusade for Saruvia. Right. How could I forget? Of course. The Crusade for Saruvia. Loyalty can get you stronghold. Yeah, I know. Okay, I got this guy's heir, so that's that done. Okay. That's good. Now, I want to help you with your other independence war. Saxon Catholic. What is up with you? The realm is falling apart. I guess I'm somewhat to blame for this. Given the fact that I was directly involved. Okay. Blazena. So she's not eligible to become the emperor, but she's the next queen of Bohemia. So we're getting that strong hook. Because when this guy dies, then we'll have all that to be really grateful for. I really hope this guy's a murderer or something, because this will make things a lot easier. He's an intrigue guy, so it's possible. Like it's not impossible. Let's just 3-1 these guys. Oh, come on. Let's revoke this. Their control over this thing. The scandal. Duke Adamar and Duke Baldwin. Oh, my aunt. Oh, wow, okay. adulteress. You should probably take care of that. Also, why haven't you declared war? Because you're friends. Oh, but he's not even your sister anymore. Some other dude claimed the throne. Come on, man. Gotta do better than that. Okay. Just get another scheme round over, and then we'll be able to solidify that. So there's a fight. Okay, that's just Alice's. All right. Don't care. Give me a strong claim of the king, please. From the emperor, please. Okay, we're getting a lot of. Okay. What do you mean, Strategos Vulcan, Lower Bosnian? Screw you, man. Oh my god. We're gonna be best friends. Offer. We're friends. But can I make you my best friend? We're still not friends. How are we still not friends after all we've been through? I'm like your main dude. The Archduchy of Austria could be the bulwark against the false Romans of the East. Countess Maria has a lover. That's good to know. Does the child of my dynasty. This is my grandson, the potential future emperor of Castile. Term, Dead Snake. Anybody else want to be named here? I think. Did we name somebody after Dead Snake? Yeah. So the Dead Snake von Hapsburg, Term 09. I don't think we have Unfan. Unfan. Culture, convert their. Oh, that's such a good idea. Thank you for that. But because they're elected, it's a little harder. But maybe it could work out. We'll see. We'll see. If they start besieging this, if they have more troops than me, the Romans are going down to protect Laibach, so I guess we'll do that. Just coordinate with them. Tarnished reputation. I don't want to lose money because I just could have just done it, but whatever. Alice is disputed. Don't we already? Oh, it's because her kids have the disputed heritage. Okay. Look at that. Oh, look at all that prestige I could have gotten if I was just in the right place at the right time. Come on. $79. That's good. Good stuff. Good stuff. Aargau's independent? No, they're just participating in this crusade for Saruvia. I can't believe that is actually a thing. Why am I traveling? I don't have a grand wedding to participate in. I could, but this guy's the emperor and he's not doing this. This guy could do a grand wedding. Not very good on the inheritance scale there. We get involved in this activity. There's nothing wrong with it. Let's just do it. But what can we do? Can we befriend somebody important? Yeah, this guy that we have all these things with. We could do that. But the Bavarian that we decided not to marry. It's just too late for that. I'll just befriend the Duchess of Austria. Why not? Yeah. Let's, buddy. We can just siege this girl down and be done with it. Oh, I guess, or you want to go for the war path? Somebody trying to murder my wife? No, somebody else. I'm devoted to my faith. That's nice, I guess. There we go. Okay, that now that's dealt with. Now let's deal with this independence revolt. Five. Yes! Holy crap, you guys. It might happen. Save the game. If my mom dies right now, it'll be the biggest fucking bullshit. And we're at war, and we're on the crusade. We have to win the crusade. Disrupt scheme. No, no, wait. We have to. Okay, that's okay. Back. Let's focus. Yeah. How did she get 3 kids? This lady's. Oh my god, it's not even worth it anymore. Skibadians? Yeah, okay, you're the next. Your name is the next character. We're about to form the Archduchy of Austria. We just need to sail all the way over to India after we defeat this independence revolt. And to fight the Red Horde. Look at these Knights Hospitaller. That's such a cool story, though. The Catholic Crusader Kingdom we're not going to another grand. We're not. Our dad died accidentally in a jousting tournament. We're not. Okay. Oh, sorry, I'm just so excited. I can't believe it. How's your day going? It's going good. Really eventful session. We were playing as this really cool character with a lot of stats, Dietrich. Understands. And then we were about to try to fabricate a strong claim or do some other thing, and then all of a sudden we died due to a jousting accident in Verona. So all of our grand plans to marry into a bunch of different little people in this region all just fell apart. So that really sucked. But then we started playing as this character. We did a lot of scheming together with all of our friends to try to figure out the best way to go about this. And we just managed to... My uncle? Whatever. We just managed to get a strong hook on our liege. Failing to form the Archduchy of Austria, but not anymore, yeah. Okay, now let's take these people out. Look at this. Our Landsknechts kicking ass. Countering all their stuff. There, and now we siege another thing down. Just get these people down and solidify our realm over here. The Hungaro-Czechs are getting a bunch of harmonization with the rest of us. That could be pretty good for us. We're gonna get Schemer and then maybe move on to something else. My wife falls pregnant. We have a lot of kids with my wife. My wife doesn't have any claims, but that's fine. She has a kid. She's about to be married to my brother. A lot of Hapsburg potential in this game here. Oh, thank God for the money. I mean, or thank whoever just gave me the money for the money. Oh my God, we're gonna win the crusade for Saruvia. I thought that this was BS, but they're about to do it. Oh my God. Okay, let's take our troops and run over here as fast as possible. Maybe siege out the capital of this area. We're about to, like, why out of all places Saruvia? Oh my God. And then you could, like, even, like, if a heresy spawns over there, then it could become, like, the Nestorian capital. That'd be really cool. Yeah, I have a strong hook on you, and you're gonna take me off the council? You really think you have that authority to do that to me? Look at this. Oh my God. Oh, they're gonna win. Holy crap. Guys, can you believe it? Crusader Kingdom in... Oh my god. And it's an English... The Raj. The Raj is here. Oh, man. Okay, are you ready, guys? The formed the Archduchy of Austria. I get a heroic legend seed. Because they're cut off and not completely controlled, the Duchy of Ukraine and the Duchy of Istria are defected to the Kingdom of Croatia. But that's okay, because we can't take it off of the king. And I'm not waiting any longer. Thanks to my illustrious accomplishments consolidating the Austrian heartlands and the tremendous influence that my dynasty has acquired over the Holy Roman Empire, Emperor Benez has finally recognized the primacy of Austria over the many petty dukes of Germany. From this day forward, all of my successors will carry the distinguished title of Archduke, the equal of any king, set themselves aside from the lesser princes and princesses of the empire. Austria erit in orbe ultima. I used my strong claim, but that's fine. I gained a new Margrave legend seed. And now I have a strong claim to push. Hold on. There's this dude who stole my shit. Negotiate settlement? What happened to my Sword of God? My brother has it? Why do you hate me so much? Oh, it's because of my duchies. Oh yeah, I'll give you the Duchy Tyrol, don't worry. But I want you to give me that item, whatever. So let's see the new Archduke. Got our dynasty banners. We got an Occitan cabinet, and let's hold the court. But wait, what are we? Are we administrative? Yeah, we're an administrative court. Hold court. Okay. Got a weak hook on our vassal with creams. Just do that. Yeah, whatever. Okay, good. Now let's try to get our things up because we have the money to do this. Okay, let's give you the Duchy of Tyrol. Let's give you. Let's give you. Grant titles, the Duchy of Carinthia. And now we have two duchies and not too many. And when we inherit the Kingdom of Sicily, we won't have to worry about our lands being divided. We did it, you guys. We formed Austria without any offensive wars, and we didn't even need to get our lands screwed up to do it. Now, let's start integrating Tyrol into the Archduchy. There are no valid targets with it. And hopefully it's just a thing about getting older. A heroic thing. We could launch a legendary adventure. Okay. Maybe we'll spread a legend here. Nominate successor. Now, because I'm a king, I can nominate a successor to the empire. Myself, why not? Right? Why not? Alright, foremost knight. Yeah, whatever. There's a big plague going on over here. Level 2. Let's isolate a capital. Can't do that. Alright, let's enter seclusion. So now, chat, my council, we must discuss Wait, okay, why haven't I gotten the achievement? It should have shown up. Was I just so... Achievement unlocked. Okay, well... So it didn't show up, but we've... The fact that you can see the achievements means that we didn't cheat, we got it. Now, what do we do? What is the rest of our campaign's goals? Do we allow ourselves to fight? Do we not? What's the plan, guys? I already have it. I already gotten this achievement before, so I didn't really need it that much. But I did want to do it because it's a really fun achievement to get, and it makes for really interesting campaigns. So that's why I did it. Oh, look at that beautiful color, Austria. Wait, let's see if I can... Hold on. Yeah, there we go. So now we can integrate to roll. 69 years? There we go. Okay. Known criminal. Can I revoke your titles? You know what I want to war for now? Yeah, okay. So why wouldn't it be that? Yeah, I guess so. I just thought that if you did it twice, it still showed up. Like there's just independent things there, but that's fine. Twice schemed, 2 hostile schemes. That's pretty good. We have a lot of children. A lot of them are married to some pretty good things. This person's the Duke of Verona. If these 2 people die, then they'll be inheriting. So this person has to die, and this person has to die. I can do 2 at once. That's crazy. And it's not doesn't matter too much, so we can just do this. So we got these 2 going on. We'll get that done, and we'll have Verona. So that's nice. And then Verona will be in the Holy Roman Empire, so will Sicily, and we'll have a very nice, beautiful Holy Roman Empire with all of Italy. Term 09 is the person who will rule those lands. Now we have the potential Queen of Burgundy, but it's very low on the line, but that won't stop us from trying. Speaking of Burgundy, our Hapsburg guy is going to be inheriting here. If this entire line dies, then Hapsburgs will get this land. Maybe they'll get a claim, but then we can fight for that claim. This person may have 3 kids. They won't stop us from trying to have our direct heir. Why? Died being sickly? That sucks. Hopefully that they bounce back into it. We're going to go hard now. Margrave's Helm. What does this one do? This is the pike. This is the pike guy. We want powerful pikemen. Okay, and we kind of want a thing. Do we have to Mr. Huck? But is it because we know they did something bad and they're naughty boy? I don't know. Whatever. We don't need the money. We don't need it. Well, we need the money, but we don't need it. So Destink is for war. No, I think that I think the fact that it was highlighted showed that it did it, but everyone else watched. I didn't declare any hostile wars, so it doesn't matter. But now what do we do? We achieved it, but now what do we do? That's what I'm wondering. 2 of these kids, eh? Well, if we do, we could just 3. We probably need to handle this, or we could just, now that we are allowing ourselves to do war, we could push this grandson's claim later. Ooh. It'd be cool if West Slavia collapsed. Then they're only king of. Are they primogeniture? The Hypertition. Okay. Did the plague stop? Yeah, so let's emerge from seclusion. Oh, wow, okay, so that guy died. Just don't need to worry about that anymore. And there's just this guy, and then I'll have this. Now she's 40, we could just... Guess we gotta get started. It's nice having relatives that have high intrigue, because then we all can work together and just keep our rivals down. Oh, look at this! This lady's a queen now because Bavaria's smaller. Theodoric, the diplomat, forgiving, sure. I want you to marry. Grand wedding. 70. If I give you a bunch of money and sway you, will you reconsider? That'd be pretty nice. Kind of defeats the purpose of having Hapsburgs in Bavaria and Austria, but whatever. Yeah, okay, so any other ideas? Anybody else have any suggestions or opinions about this whole war thing? Like, we can declare wars now? Is that are we in agreement with that? King Peter's hunt. Well, now that we aren't so worried about things, we can go on big adventures now, can't we? You're fine with that? Okay, well, maybe we just do no restrictions besides my discretion, but obviously within reason. I'm not gonna make this game too powerful. Then again, we only have like 150 years left, so maybe it is time to consider doing stuff like that. There's also the potential of us playing different characters, because we could like make our kid the king of Sicily and then make the other kid the king of Austria. There's a lot of things we could do. The world has been opened up to us significantly, and I am very happy that we get to do this together as a community. I can revoke titles here, can't I? What are our claims? Transjordania does exist, so we could fight the French for that. We're gonna inherit the Sicily. We're gonna inherit this. We're gonna inherit all this stuff. Okay, so we're inheriting a lot of lands down here. That's pretty good. Okay, it's really good. Doing really well. You attempted a family murder. That's not enough of a reason to revoke titles, is it? There, we won the duel. That's good. That's good. Oh man, I'm so invigorated. We managed to do it. And I have extra clout because I was able to pull it off. Had a faith for gold? Yeah. You know I'm going to ask for money. Conquer all of Italy instead of Hungary. Maybe. And then we could form a hybrid culture. That'd be fun. Speaking of hybrid cultures, should I diverge from Tyrolean to in Bavarian and then make Austrians? There's Tyrolean and Austrian. It's kind of like a really not good decision to make, because I'm losing out on 7 technologies if I go down to this level. But it would look kind of nicer, wouldn't it, to have like Tyrol, Austria? I don't know. What do you guys think? Pressed foxglove, forming a friendship with King Peter. That's nice. It'd be cool if we could intertwine our dynasties forevermore. 15-year-old and still not married? Damn, girl. Why don't you like marry my dynasty? I guess not. Alright. Whatever, man. I can declare war on you because I'm a free man. Or I could... No, you're married to someone. But if you die, and then you die, and you die, then Hapsburg could be ruling here. Agents at the base of chess. Secrecy? This is just secrecy. Should we get our... Oh, wait, well... Look at this, I'm losing track of everything. Let's just... You're gonna support our schemes, and you are going to... die. What do you mean he didn't die? Oh my lord. Alright. Eventually people will know how much of an ass I am. There's the Dissolution War. That's interesting. He'll keep his kingdom titles, besides potentially Pomeranian. We could do... Hold on. I'm just so excited and happy about the success that my brain is kind of mush right now. Show me your Urds. A.E.I.O.U Me, yeah. This is why I wanted to do traveling, because you get a lot of really good traits. I'm not taking that money. Jeez. That's not nice. Oh, come on. You need 16 stewardship for that? Oh. Carinthinia is making a grand tournament. That's pretty cool. Oh, she's about to be a member of this. So she's the spy master, not me? Why? 15? Does she have a hook on her or something? Can't I just culture convert from Tyrol? I guess I could. It's just gonna take some time to spread all the way up there, but I guess it's worth it. Just maybe I'll just do it here. Why not? I like to do it like connecting usually, but we should make Vienna as prosperous as possible. No, we're not. We're not making anything too hasty here. Duke Gautier was landed in Arpiton. Interesting. Okay, I want to participate in my brother's tournament. I can't join in time? No way. It takes that long to travel? That's weird. Okay, well, let's get the traveler trait, why don't we? Let's be a, let's go on a pilgrimage. Oh, that's because of how much money it takes. Damn. Alright, that's why. Okay, well, we're just gonna take our time. Try killing this kid again. I had to do this. I get to treat murderer. Oops. So people know. They know. He knows. They all know. Ain't gonna stop me. And I'm a schemer now. I guess I could have waited, but whatever. Let's do this, I guess. Term 09, the ambitious or zealous? I guess they're doing ambitious. But now we can actually go into warfare now, so that's pretty good. Because we're not renouncing our claim to war and I could inherit the claim of Africa, I am going to go in on it. Wait, what do you mean you don't have the claim on Africa? Wait, did you lose it or something? Alright, that's weird. My son is a criminal. What, can I just forgive him for being a criminal? ambitious for sure. Okay. She could have been pretty close to us, but no, we but now she knows we're a murderer, so it's not too bad. Probably shouldn't have started doing the traveler trait before we had the traveler trait. That's fun. Termo 9 returned from meeting peers. Okay, that's nice. So this is just an excuse to travel there. So we're gonna travel here and then go here. Then we're going to go and cover as many places as possible. Besides this university in Genoa, I guess, because we're not going to spend too long out here. And yeah, no, I'm not going to do extra pomp. There we go. Contemplate old empires. Yeah, sure. We want 16 intrigue. I mean stewardship, so that we can get the that cool event. So there we go. That's good. Yeah. Yikes. Kind of bad relationship between us there, eh? But wouldn't it be really nice if you just inherited all that? Can you imagine? If you were the only person to inherit the entire kingdom? Could you imagine how cool that would be? Oh my god, this guy's a piece of work, isn't he? Maybe we just hasten things up a bit, eh? $31. Who pulled his 31 intrigue? That's crazy. Wait, what? Is Austria already a part of Bavaria? No. It's because the Kingdom of Bavaria exists. Why isn't it integrating? That's weird. I guess it's fine. Claim the throne of Archduke Gerhard? Oh, so one of our vassals is trying to claim it. It's not like a oh, what happened to Britain? Well, when we started, Englishmen were here, but now they're not. So the Scots lost a bunch of territory, and the Normans are back in power here. So now the Castilians are fighting a tributary war and winning. They just only called me in now? Guess he really doesn't like me, yeah? Yeah, this is all for appearances. I'm not going to make any pretend that this is the case. Okay, that's a good battle. Look at that. Look at that beast of a guy. 35. Oh my god. Callous, wrathful, vengeful, giant, strong, famous champion. Are you seeing this character right now? Oh my god, what a beast. The Duke Aymar of Armagnac. Oh my lord. Yeah, we're not... I'd like to make an attempt. Die? Based? Yeah. Okay, sorry you guys. I'm just really happy. The English Saruvians. Oh my god, that's so cool. They should be... Why is that an independent... Alright, whatever. Just... Oh, and then... Wales? The Kingdom of Wales has a land in the Is this the Ganges? Ganges? I don't know how to pronounce it. The King of Wales. Oh my god. This is so insane. Khorassani conqueror, Oghuz, got our Timurid. Another Oghuz conqueror took over Jerusalem, the asshole. Fighting the Eastern Roman Empire in the Jaziran invasion of the Sultanate of Rum. Yep, sounds about right. Happens all the time. I want to declare war on the Eastern Roman Empire, but I don't have any reasons to. Yeah, thanks. Let's not die. People know again that I'm a piece of work. And he's the king now. He's not the heir, so yeah, they'll just go straight to our kid. Oh my god, and everybody, I'm such a piece of work. Oh my god, everybody knows, and I just keep doing it. I can't help myself. All right, now we're set to become the kings of Castile. That's pretty cool. Giga Chad, Duke of Armagnac. Hi, Ligas, how's it going? Our character is Gerhard is set to go to HE double hockey sticks. We could fight the French. Like, we might. If they lose this war, they lose a lot of money, and we could invade and take back our ancestral home of that duchy there. That'd be pretty good. We managed to form Austria. We thought we wouldn't do it, but we got it. So we're all very happy and very pleased. Our landsknechts are very powerful. We have this realm, but we don't have it directly. If we did, we'd have a lot of money, and I really wish that we could find it. Okay, so we found the dude. That's nice. Do I have my traveler? Huh? 3 days? What? Okay, so I didn't go to here yet, but I will. Or whatever. Cultural fascination. Yeah, so we're about to basically have everything here. Ermine cloaks, vassal limit, not really necessary. Fellow vassal, probably. Causes belly prestige, child class, so student of blessed liege. And then we'll just have the cultural set up. We're gonna yeah, I guess. We're not getting a lot of money with this, are we? A lot of kids, a lot of potential for a lot of realms. What do we got here? We have this granddaughter von Hapsburg. What? Oh. We already had this set up. I forgot. But it could be my kid, so we're just gonna handle this really quick, you guys, and just nothing to see here, and just move along. What else do we got? Ooh, Queen of Aragon, maybe a little cheeky Queen of Aragon. Not really worth it though, is it? These people are fighting the dissolution war. We were married to one of these people, weren't we? Or is this the person? We're married to this person. Yeah. And is she the heir? Nope. This guy, and this guy. We're not gonna make ourselves even more of a murderer than we already are, so we're just not gonna do that. But now the question is, how can we best cause a lot of chaos in the Roman Empire here? This guy seems like a good character. We should probably fix that. No, it's not really good odds. Yeah, making an offering for that piece of shit book. Yeah, sounds good to me. Portugal? That could be a pretty kingdom there. But you won't be our friend. I'm trying to get the Queen of Bavaria to be our friend here. She wants the Duchy of Tyrol, that's why. It could be so cool if we were matrilineally married. I mean, not matrilineally. If we were married and I just inherited all your lands. Okay, now we're getting the... Now we got the traveler trait. Artifact will be acquired from the markets of Roma. But we don't have any money. How are we losing so much money? Raised armies. Right. Right. Throw her in jail. Yeah. Ransom? Nope. Okay. Then screw you. Alright, now we're here. We're losing money. We're in debt. Only our brother. We were so close to having the entire thing just there forever. Oh, okay, yeah. Give me money, yeah. Just use whatever excuse we can get in order to get us some money. So now the French are just throwing all their troops into ridiculous claims here. Navarrese claim to the Kingdom of Castile. Nope. Screw you, buddy. What the hell? You're not taking this kingdom of mine. Can I quickly siege down this capital here? Murder theory. Who could possibly want me dead? How dare you? I'm an upstanding servant of God. How dare you? Brunette gets pilgrim. Yeah, what? One gold? Yeah, whatever. Oh, 20? Yeah, don't mind if I do. Wow. Okay, well, they figured that out. Petition the Emperor. What? In Verona? Okay, petition the Emperor. Claim? What? What claims do I have that would want to have transferred? Crane? It's still a part of the Archduchy of Austria, though. Transjordania? They sure as hell aren't going to do that. I have a bunch of single claims. Do they do that? Wealth, gross. Yeah, throw him in jail. Throw him in jail. Look at my jester. Yeah, okay, buddy. I guess I'm playing the intrigue dread game, huh? Why don't we go over and check out these places while we're on the trip? Maybe we can even stop by the King of Hungary. There we go. Let's do that. Welsh Raj, indeed. I'm not a kind ruler by any means. Definitely not. No way in hell. Nobody can claim that with a straight face. Is this really the last person we need to take care of? No, it's plenty. But they don't know, right? But they won't accept. They accept now? That sounds pretty cool. Whatever. Sway. The Bavarian kingdom is a non-starter. It's just not going to happen. Okay, now I am... Oh, wow, the Bavarian. Okay, now I'm the spy master. Yeah, he's okay. If you've been fabricating this many things and taking out these many people, you sure know what you're doing. Come on to my council. Sounds great. Thank you for having me. Let's... Yeah, okay, cool. Xenophilic, I guess. We can reform Tyrolean in 2 years. The best? No, I just wanted a powerful guy here. Exalted among men, and then we'll be able to make a university with enough money, obviously. My brother, Duke of Tyrol, murdered family. So I can imprison my brother for the exact thing that he did with me and then take all of his land. That was what an arbitrary, arrogant, and ambitious man would do, and we need the money. So we will probably... Ooh, okay. Diedrich, my bodyguard? No, we're helping them. Killed all the bandits. Nice. Got rough terrain expert? Okay. Should I just be fighting in my own wars? I'm traveling right now. Murdered Dietmar. What? How could you? What's causing this to go so much in favor of them? This occupation, we'll take care of that. I want to go on a big adventure somewhere. I want to get a bunch of experience in Wanderer. Well, I missed out on that opportunity. Alright, that's that taken care of. It's good. Just gotta keep sieging down these guys, I guess. I do need to technically help out in the French war. I haven't done anything for that, but I've been helping out in this war, so like, I don't know. And ransom the queen. Why don't we do that? My sister-in-law. My brother's wife. Scheming against me. Part of the claim to throne. Ransom you? No. Well, you have enough kids already, don't you? Surely you'll manage. Okay, so that war is done, so we don't need to occupy this anymore. Now, what am I even trying to do here? This gives me more development. Same marriage. Yeah, we want this know your land, know your people one. That's what's going to help us get some good marriages in the Holy Roman Empire. Because I am such a POS, there's no way in heck I'm going to be getting the Holy Roman Empire, but maybe my son will. Sadistic, ambitious, and arbitrary. Murder Duke. Yeah, oh my god. A lot of people trying to murder me. Fair enough, honestly, but it still sucks. What about education for all my children? What about all these positions I could have? Seneschal, tutor, wet nurse, master of the hunt? Yeah, definitely need that. Garden hermit? Nope. Chronicler? Yep. Personal champion? Yep. Brewmaster? Yep. Just get everything. My wife is getting a lot of money, and she'll pass it on to my kids, so it's not really anything that I have to worry. I'm not making her my jester, though. No way in heck. We want people who are loyal to me to be my bodyguards and stuff like that. They seem to like me, so it should be fine. Amelie is no longer my wet nurse. Well, that was short while it lasted. That's, okay. My son. Term, what do you want? Diligent, generous, or patient? You're in a stewardship, so diligent would probably be pretty good. But I'll defer to you. If you're still watching anyway. Are you still watching? Yeah, you are. Diligent. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Can't believe we got Austria, man. That's awesome. Look at this. The Merkabahs are still around. Oh, and look at this Persian. It's pretty big. This is pretty big. Are they beating the... No. Wait, yes. They're winning. That's good. And then they're fighting a tyranny war. That's good. Welcome my fellow vassal. That could have been the Holy Roman Emperor, man. Maybe I'll even try to elect him. Why can't I? Wait. I don't need to be befriending her anymore. Wait, Countess Elizabeth. Yeah, I want you to be. Okay, but you're dying and you're dying. Okay. That's kind of nice. But then this guy's gonna, and then who the hell did I marry even? This person is about to die. We don't want her to die. Could she not die, please? That'd be really nice if she didn't die. Brabant marrying this typhus infested from my 15-year-old. No, screw you. He's 16 now, and he's a Grey Eminence. Wow, what a guy. No potential alliances, but prestige. Why did she? But okay, so she already got betrothed. Let's just get you married to some Eastern lords over here. Why not? They still fighting the Dissolution War? Oh, they just beat it. Wow. Lucky. Aldebert married to the Burgundian. She is the last in line, but there's 2 people to kill, and I can twice scheme. So let's get this done. It's 50% by the base. That's insane. Thank you for the generous gifts. I'm still going to imprison you and take all of your land when I'm not at war with the French. We should be weakening their armies, shouldn't we? Or are we just going to siege out to win? Shouldn't we be fighting these guys down here? That's double my strength, but maybe they're coming down to help. Yeah, okay, so we'll be able to get this. Oh, okay, they got this, and these are hills, so maybe that's not? Wait, they're going to the mountains. Come on. Such a good opportunity. You just squandered it. Screw that. That sucks. Oh my god, could you imagine? Ah. It's not that easy, is it? Granddaughter, Sybil, and then Elodie, my courtier. So we have to kill their kids. I'm just gonna keep going until this guy dies. Like, hold on now. So I could make Dietrich not even the heir of the Holy Roman Empire. I could just make his oh, Verona swore fealty. Look at that. Big Holy Roman Empire. Good going, Hungaro-Czech. Let's modify our vassal contract. I'm not gonna have my no. Okay, so because I already changed that. Okay. Let's arrange a marriage with my son to your daughter. Maybe I'll make it a grand wedding on the day, but not right now. Oh, thank you. Okay, he's really trying to make me a friend. I kind of feel bad. I'm kind of arbitrary though, so I'll do it anyway. Like, why not? Pay homage. Yeah, let's pay homage. Man, I'm having so much fun, you guys. Oh, hey, Spectral. Not either. I was actually the latest start, the 1178 start. I played as, you can tell by the dynasty tree, I played as Count Albrecht, this guy. And then I died in 1130. Yeah, so I did the latest start date, and I did it. I've done it on the 1066 start date, and there's no Hapsburgs in the 867 start date. But I was there for it, so. I have a mercenary contract? Okay. Big plague there, huh? Oh, look at this. Look at that. Look at how beautiful that Holy Roman Empire is. Oh, wow. Gorgeous. The latest start date is pretty good. It makes it really developed, so France is really powerful, but it is really fun once you do it. So we just got the king. Oh, look at all these artifacts. Beautiful. Okay, so now we're the king of Sicily, and it's primogeniture, and I could just cheekily give it to someone else. Oh, wow. So I have 8 de jure territories? You know, I could remove my 100. I could revoke this guy's titles, but then in exchange, give him the entirety of the Kingdom of Sicily. And I might do that. I think that's the play. It keeps the land. He has the strong claim because he's just as much the son of our mother. So we could do that. So maybe I'll do that. Oh, but there's a lot of people wanting to reduce the crown authority now, and because I'm fighting this war and I lost a lot of territory, not looking that good. Do I have that thing that makes us, no, we don't have that, okay. Eastern Roman Empire. Yeah, if you change the starting rules for the game, you can set it to be that the Byzantine Empire is called the Eastern Roman Empire. So that's what I did here. It just, they're definitely the Eastern Roman Empire, the Byzantine, you know, like, I don't know. That's all I really need to say. Couldn't this guy technically inherit Hungary eventually? Like, that would be pretty cool, having that in the Holy Roman Empire too. Anyway, yeah, where were we? We're going to siege this down. We're going to link up with the Castilians. We're not going to go on a huge murder spree here, are we? 3 people? I'm already, what do you mean? Of course we're going to do this. I'm losing stress from killing kids. Yeah, and there we go. Encourage development, yeah. My nephew here, 100. Yeah, wow, okay. I think he might be trying to kill me, you guys. And it's not that easy. I could get a Hapsburg on the throne of the Burgundies. That would be pretty good for our dynasty. We'll see. Hey there, I was introduced to your channel a few days ago with the Tino video. I found it quite good. I do disagree with some things. Thanks for the comment. Yeah, I can understand why people would disagree with my takes on the scenario. After everything had happened and I calmed down a bit, and I got some responses from the Tino developers, I understand things a little more now, so I'm not as aggressive with it, but I still stand by what I said. It definitely was the soul in the sense that it is different now, but I also respect people who want to enjoy the way it is now. There's a lot of things to like about modern TNO. I'm not going to shame people for that. Okay, you're melancholic and ill. I guess it's because you're your father-in-law is a bastard. Yeah, I can understand that. Sure, why not? Get the love from Europa, staple this series, in a concrete environment disaster, make a workable world. Well, I mean, but that's the world I want to see, though, right? Like I mentioned with like Man in the High Castle and all these things. Yeah, those things are unrealistic, but it makes the scenario what it is. I had a conversation with somebody recently who, and we were talking about how like, oh come on, the roles. Oh, this is the closest battle ever. Oh my god. No! Yes! Oh my god, what a bloodbath. Holy crap. That's insane. I haven't seen a battle like that in a long time. 44 war score just from that. And my aunt wants the kingdom of Sicily? Aren't you an adulterous murderer? I can't imprison you for these crimes? Could seduce you. Very hard. Yeah, I imagine. Duchy of Salerno. Why aren't we allies? Aren't we like directly married? No, it's a different guy. Speaking of directly married, shouldn't we be directly married? Well, like, what's going on here? Like, this just gonna go to your bastard child? You know, there's a solution to having people in your realm that want to kill you. You just kill them first. Speaking of wanting to kill people, that guy's about to die. The 3-year-old's about to take his place. That's not gonna happen. And we're trying to sway this lady so we can marry the kid. But do we really need it anymore? Like, yeah, I guess we do. Yeah, let's just do that then. The heir to the Spanish throne. So if we unsiege these territories, then we'll be in a good spot. And we want to take this guy out so that this person gets in power. And hopefully they like it anymore. Problem is that I need to get rid of the duchy. I'll just get rid of this one. Not a big deal. I could have supported the troops there probably with that thing, but that wouldn't have been nearly as cinematic, would it have been? No, definitely not. Who is gonna stop me? I'm gonna just keep doing this until I've never played such a terrible character before. This guy doesn't mind me. Maybe he'll mind me after I could just, you know, take care of this guy, and then she'll be married to someone else, and then we'll marry him. But do we even have anybody worthy or ability? We're running out of kids to marry people. Maybe I shouldn't just be murdering this guy, even though I already have 2 advantages. Okay. Can we? He's about to lose this tyranny war. You won't be losing this though. Defenders. What, do you have Muslim people defending this? This guy looks like he could be good, which means that he should not be alive. Burgundy could... hold on. Ugly on the map? Yeah, fair enough. I thought it was great. My son and heir is trying to kill me. What? Screw you. Now we got this the future rulers of Burgundy as our primary heirs, but we could change it to be anyone. We could change it to be Term 09, who is not the next direct person, but if we get a couple of nice deaths here, then she would be, and then we'd have Verona in our realm, which is nice. Then we have... Sorry, I do like your conversation, but I'm really into this game right now, so I just want to make sure I do this properly. Duchess Adelaide, she's my daughter, so I can do that. Estrid, this is the future... Oh my god, oh my god. If a lot of boys die, I don't know about that, Chief. Maybe we could do that, though. That's something that this character would do, and then we get Pomerania in the Holy Roman Empire without declaring a war. I think I'm going to keep going this, like, not declaring a war thing for as long as possible, but then again, I could declare for this, and it'd be pretty to have the crane here. Oh my god, I'm having so much fun. Maybe I should try running from the law again. Yeah, let's go to this hunt. Maybe, because this is it's like a hobby at this point. Who can I, who can I take? Oh, perfect. Or maybe he'll just die before he gets there. We'll see. I love how I disinherited my kid for plotting to kill me. That's pretty good. Oh, that's unfortunate. Famous visitor. Yeah, let them know that this guy came in. My rival, the Dauphin of Burgundy, has died. And in his stead, my daughter-in-law. Term 09 has come of age. Herbalist and fortune builder. Good. I could promote a legend. The defender of the Catholic holy site. Alright, interesting. Elodie grew up hating you. Uh-oh. They're attacking into mountains. Come on, can we get there in time? Oh, look at that. What a brutal slaughter. Oh my god. You guys, the French are going to be very much in debt. I can understand why people are like, I don't like the idea of having my game end because of Burgundy, but like, I don't know, the horror aspect of it is pretty great in the sense that you get to experience like it has something to say, you know? It was just such a profound piece of art. I love Old TNO. Let's get out there and I don't need to do that. I can just do this. Oh my god. And she knows, so she hates me too. So but my dread must be insane. Yeah, 100. Yeah, that's for sure. All right. Now I know that we said that we weren't going to go to war. Oh, he's too powerful, man. That sucks. I could have gotten the Duchy of Transjordania and liberated Aargau, but that's unfortunate. Oh well. Okay. What do you got here now? My aunt. Can I just revoke title? Yeah, revoke title. Apulia. Adulterer. Get out of here. Just taking a minute to calm down. So, I'm going to, before I do anything else, imprison this guy. He's not going to succeed. He's going to revolt. I'm going to take his land. I might actually remove his claims so that he doesn't, or his descendants don't claim Austria. But I will give him the Kingdom of Sicily and the Duchy of Sicily too. So he's going to be well off. His dynasty's line is going to be secured. and then we're gonna have this entire realm in there. After this war's done, I'm going to revoke the Duchy of Apulia, and then I won't have to deal with this Salerno person trying to overthrow my kingdom. Then we have my first son, who I disinherited because he was being a naughty, naughty boy and trying to kill me. He's the King of Castile. His kids are going to be the Kings of Castile. He's married to a decent person in Mantua. That's going to be fine. So we have that line seated. This guy's sterile. We don't want him to be our ruler. He's probably not even going to have any kids with this Duchy of Burgundy person, so it's not very useful that this happened. Termo 9, on the other hand, could end up being the another, what, how many people? She's blind. Okay, if another 2 people die from this, then we'll have our heir in Verona. The lands will be directly there. If we decide to be able to, we can declare wars. We can take Trent and then connect Austria and Verona. And he even said that he wanted to conquer Italy, so we'll be doing that. Didn't we have like a Piedmontesian relative or something? I don't know. Maybe we'll make their kids relatives of Piedmont. So then we have Austria and Italy here. Bohemia has secured the Premislids. They should probably split their dynasty up. That would be pretty cool. And then this realm stays the same. We have this girl boss is really kicking ass, actually. She put down all these rebellions and managed to keep her empire afloat, so that's pretty impressive. The Kingdom of Africa. I kind of want Africa to be German. So maybe we can try getting a claim on this. I want the Eastern Roman Empire to die. How's Saruvia? Yeah, that's what I thought. It would not last. Is the Red Horde coming back in? Is that what's going on here? Maybe. Because it's de jure Red Horde territory. Yeah, so that's that. Egypt is a conqueror under the Ayyubids again. There's a lot of conquerors over in the east. I even made it so that the conquerors spawn less likely, if you can believe it. There's still an Iberian struggle going on. That's crazy. All right, so let's get back to business here. Wait, this is, yeah. Isn't it incredibly... I'm raising a bunch of Good morning, Tony. How are you? I'm raising quite the family here. Oh, I can make the University of Vienna now. Just need enough money. And I'll be drowning in money once I have Innsbruck. Let's get Verona on this. Is that enough for... Yeah, so that's good. Murder Theodoric? I don't want that. You're married to the claimant to Westphalia. How far on the line are you? Very far. Because all these children would need to die, and then this is you. But it's a claim that we can push. can push that claim. We can do that. Now that we've declared, now that we've gotten the achievement, even if we didn't like quote unquote get it for sure, we definitely fulfilled the requirements because I recorded it all for everyone to see. It'd be really cool because it makes sense if we're actually Tyrolean based. It would make sense if we made Tyrolean Cisalpine culture here. It'd be pretty fun. Term 09. Copulated with his soulmate. But like, we have a marriage, dude. Like, you can't just... 3 kids now? Okay, wait, we're gonna have to take care of this. You said you wanted this, though, so I don't... You've been gone. It's so much fun naming these characters after viewers. Yeah, I have a better idea. Term 09, you're breaking your betrothal with this guy, and you are marrying your lover. There we go. What do you mean, no? Excuse you? Should be extremely flattered. There we go. Bastard child? Well, like, is it really a bastard child if we're about to have the marriage? We're having a shotgun wedding? Can you name someone after me? Spectral? I think we have that, don't we? No. You recently started chatting. We're just old, and our wife is old, so we don't have many things to name you after here. Let's get a grand wedding. No, hold on. We have like kind of a crisis going on. We have a Liberty faction with this one Salerno woman. But we need to take care of this now that we. That just Maud, yeah, most loyal servant for sure. We'll do this because we want the extra development. Son, my wife is my. Oh shit! They took Vienna. Holy crap! That's almost a disaster. It's so tunnel visioned. I forgot that people can do that. We can just take this and it'll be full siege down. We have bombards. I'm not going to be threatened by you. Or you. Screw you guys. Oh. Yikes. Oh, 20? Yeah, that's fine. But we didn't need to do that anymore. Well, I guess we did. Now we secured that to going Hapsburg territory, so we don't have to do those murders anymore. Maybe let's just start destabilizing France by making them die. Sounds good to me. Speaking of destabilization, no, I already was trying to do that and that failed. We don't want this. We don't want this. Oh, look at this guy. Big Norwegian guy. Constance. Ooh, wait. What's going on here? Son. Maybe we should destabilize France. I like you already. Okay. You have no idea what we've been up to this whole game here. As soon as I started playing this character, I've just kind of gone off the rails. Look at all these people. These people have all died by my hand. I went crazy trying to get a strong hook on the Emperor in order to actually be able to form Austria. Yeah, we're in quite the pickle here now. Oh, everyone else is. I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me. Type stuff here. I'm like looking for somebody to murder. Like this is the level of unhinged I've become. Polish Caruvian in Alsace. That's going to be interesting. Oh. Well, that's too unfortunate. Look, we're about to win this one. What? We fully sieged you down, and you're still... Because you have my wife imprisoned? I guess that makes sense. I'd like for it not to be the case, though. Wandering trait. Know your land, know your people. Extra marriage acceptance. Hey, do you still want to marry my... Let's just look. Let's see. No. Okay. It would be kind of nice if she just wasn't around. Oh, wow. Okay, that was a bad war. Shoot. Yeah, I gotta eat that. But I'm calling in all my allies now. No chances. Just quickly run over to Berthold's feast. Yeah, why not? Let's get out of here, man. It's just... Wait, you don't understand. There's a really awesome feast going on over here. I don't want to miss it. I'm so stressed out by everything, man. What can we do here? Oh my god, I'm going crazy. Oh, Edith is here? You are here? The gall. You think you just show up into my crown lands and... Oh, you. You're such a laugh. Okay. Oh, that's nice. If we take out Vienna, then would that be enough? Let's see, I hope so. Devotion to my faith? Yeah, sure, buddy. I'm sure some wonderful guy. Definitely not. If you have children, marry off the second heir to a family, the joint dynasty in the kingdom. Yeah, I've done a lot of that. That's been probably our top strategy. I look forward to this. And you're dead. Oh. Alright, whatever. Wait, what? Oh, shit. Oh? Oh, sure, she did. Oh my god, I can murder... Oh my god. This man needs to be stopped. This guy's a psychopath. Oh my god. Oh my lord, you didn't even need to do that. He was his friend. Okay, and now we're calling everybody into... Not you, because you hate me. We're calling in everybody into this other war here. What's your goal for this game? I'm considering trying to become a... I'm considering trying to be doing this into a mega campaign. And I started this off with the idea that I would not be declaring any hostile wars, which even though I've formed Austria and I've completed the A.E.I.O.U. achievement, I still haven't done. So I'm trying to do role play. So excuse me, I would never even I would never play this way with like being such a terrible person, but given arrogant, arbitrary, and he's just kind of gone off the rails, man. So I'm playing as him. My main heir, the person married to the Queen of Castile, who I put there. Well, I mean, kind of at this point, but like, for example, something I've done. I could have been min-maxing the game here and making the Kingdom of Castile my heir's wife, but this guy tried murdering me, so I disinherited him. Now the titles are going to Adalbert, which I don't really want because he's sterile, so I'm going to give it to either Turmo 9 or Dead Snake. Maybe Dead Snake, because then I can push the claims to Pomerania, or just do a lot of murdering to get them in charge, so then I can expand the Holy Roman Empire without declaring any hostile wars. So I might actually continue doing this challenge of no hostile wars because it seems to be doing pretty well. The only problem is that France is still around. We don't want France to be this strong. Like, the fact that they're getting that much money a month is not acceptable to me. Speaking of not acceptable to me, I have 17 months to fulfill my promise to form a grand wedding. When is this? One day. Okay, good. The final touch. Now in part. Now I'm going to do a grand wedding while I'm fighting this war. So for another example of what I'm going to be doing, this is my brother. He has a claim to the Kingdom of Sicily. I'm going to give him... Well, can I even give it to him if I revoke all of his territories, he could just leave. And if he does, then I'll give the... Okay, but Castrogiovanni. Oh, so he already has this. So he's still going to be landed. I'm just going to make him lose his territories, and then I'll give him Sicily. I could even give him Sicily now. So look, for an example, I'm going to even let him have the entire kingdom, just so that it's more roleplay. But yes, I'm using the murdering capabilities to be able to advance my goals, but that's because I can't do anything else, because I can't declare any hostile wars. So we're taking out Tyrol. We're going to negotiate your release. You're going to renounce your claims. Maybe weak hook? No. Renounce your claims. He's my rival, but would he still be my rival if I give him an entire kingdom? We'll see, I guess. Duchy of Sicily. I could give him the Kingdom of Sicily now, but he could get more land if, say, this guy forms an unfortunate death, this guy who's a criminal gets revoked his titles, and this person has their titles revoked because they revolted against me, and I give it all to him, and then his line of very powerful guy, the Duke of East Franconia. How did that happen? Well, lucky him. So I'm vassalizing people, having your family over, and taking over. Yeah, kind of. Like, I'm going to be doing that with Pomerania. Before, it was just trying to get Austria, but now I'm really focusing on getting Pomerania down, too, so. And we have the Pomeranians coming down to help us out with this war here. We could just, like, piece this out and then let them just be the vassals of this this guy here and just let bygones be bygones. But I do want to give him a good setup here. Speaking of good setup, we made this duchy, this county of Innsbruck, the most like powerful area ever. We're moving Steiermark, screw that, and then we're just having Tyrol. This place had so much wealth pouring in from it all that we really want to boost this up. So, and my daughter, yeah, she's a real Ernsbruck, okay, whatever, land this guy doesn't matter. Yeah, so we really have 13, 15. So yeah, now we're shotgun marrying our all these what? What happened with this? Do you guys remember what happened with this before? Oh, it's because he's not even here? Is that why? He's at my court now. Why can't I do this grand wedding? Is it because we're fighting in a war together? Is it because we're fighting a war at all? Petition the emperor for what? Transferred claim? Duchy of Transjordania. No. Duchy of Ukraine. No. Merseburg. No, that's in my realm. Suf? Nope, that's not in our realm. Is it really the Duchy of Ukraine? I'm not going to do that. I might declare war for Ukraine just because the borders are a lot prettier, but... How about Crusades? Yeah, Crusades don't count as hostile wars, even though they are hostile wars, because in the stipulation, it's the declare war button. So if I can't... Arms are raised, so I can't show you. But the declare war button is the problem. If you press the declare war button, then the A.E.I.O.U achievement is invalid. I've technically already gotten the A.E.I.O.U achievement by verifying that I was playing fair and square and watching it all happen. I think you can watch my gameplay live and you'll see that I didn't cheat. And I can even show now, like, achievements are enabled. So I didn't cheat to get where I am. So, yeah, hold on. I lose stress from doing it. Is it really that bad? Let's just do the imprisonment. Oh, oof. Are these people gonna come here in time? How about making a religion, even start a crusade and all the posts? Well, yeah, I could do that, and then I could do that and then get a bunch of money from defensive wars, but I wouldn't be able to spread it through war. So it's kind of a hard sell. Okay, they might be able to come in time. I sure hope they do. We might be even holding our own here. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful. Didn't even need to show up. Brilliant. Okay, now let's... Maybe we should just... You know what? 20 score? Can I do the grand wedding now? Yes, I can. Okay, I don't know why it wasn't working before. Let's just take it slow. You could kidnap... Oh yeah, I could. But wouldn't I be Oh yeah. Kidnap and then, like, force them to be my religion? I could do that. But if I'm going to be making myself... if I'm going to be converting this game, I don't want to have different religions. Because if I do, then it makes it harder in the converter. If I'm going to be making this the Holy Roman Empire in Crusader King, I mean EU4, because I might be converting this over, it would be nicer to have everything more together, if that makes any sense. No, we're not. I guess it would have been nice to preserve that, but no, we're not doing that. Ah, gotcha, yeah. There was a game I tried doing a multiplayer mega campaign with my community a long time ago, and one of the things that I did was I was playing as the Slovenians in the earliest start date, and I okay, good, that's really good, and I hold on, I'll look at the upgrades for Tyrolean soon. I was playing as the people of Great Moravia here, and I got a heresy update, and it was the Cainites. So the Cainites were the people who were sorry, I might be hitting my wall here, but I got Cainites as a heresy, and then I spread my religion by getting wards from neighbors, like hostages, and then killing their relatives, and then making them Cainite. Like the Hungarians were still their pagan ways, but then everything. Hold on, what's this? Ooh. Let's stop being rivals. There, that's nice. It never ends. That's unfortunate. Emperor Jocks. I'm trying to murder this guy. Empress Gazelle. Yeah. Let's get friendly with you. You 500 in debt person losing a tyranny war. Sounds like a good idea. Raise the party. Yeah, so we're destabilizing France so that they aren't nearly as powerful as possible, and I want them to go as many civil wars as possible, so I don't even know if that is going to help here, but execute with confidence. Oh. So they know that I killed them. I guess it makes sense. We were in the same area. Oh god, now I put him in the hands of a young, intelligent man. Okay, oh that's not acceptable. Let's get to this 23-year-old woman with cancer. The dynasty, early Lancaster. The Lancaster. Really? Alright, that's interesting. But the Pope is involved now? The Pope has been involved in this Liberty War? I want to have to fight the Pope. I'm fighting the Pope, you guys. Thank you all for coming. And I think I'm gonna make Turmo 9 my my designated heir here. Because it's nice. Well, they don't even have any like good claims. Like, what is? Oh yeah, right. Because this was an arranged marriage. So maybe I should make it so Dead Snake is the guy. But he hasn't really been educated well. Well, good for intrigue actually. So then maybe it'll be okay. And then this is we're gonna make this guy our designated heir. So we'll just do that. Boom. So now Dead Snake is gonna be the heir of Austria and the Kingdom of Sicily. But we're gonna give the Kingdom of Sicily over to this guy. Now that I can revoke this entire person's realm. But I want to wait. I want to wait until I can... Well, can I just do it and then... hold on. I'm just going to be patient. Oh my god, he died from smallpox. And so are all of his relatives. Oh my god, you guys. Is this really it? Okay, so now look. So we're gonna make a vengeance. Make the Pope. Shouldn't revoke title be like one of my favorites? Because I do it all the time. Can't I make a... Yeah, there. Revoke title, my favorite. Criminal, revolted against me. Tyranny, yeah, okay. So now, negotiate release. Renounce your claims. Farewell, mod. Now, my Duke Norbert, he's really upset I took his duchy, but to make it up to him, I'm going to give him the entirety of the Kingdom of Sicily. He's going to love me. He's going to love me to death. I'm going to have these lands in Romanga still, and I don't have a marriage with the guy over there, but Verona will become Hapsburg. And I have Duchy of Tyrol, and we'll get all the wealth and power from having this, and he's Tyrolean, and there we go. So this is a part of the roleplay. We're letting our brother rule the Kingdom of Sicily. He has an entire beautiful lineage all laid out for everybody to enjoy. He's even the Count of Syracuse, and then his other brother is the Duchy of East Franconia. So, yeah, our dynasty is being spread all over the place. Yeah, biological warfare, yeah, accidental biological warfare is pretty awesome. Ooh. Yikes. Our Hapsburg is a leper. Is it gonna pass over to the king? No, it's gonna pass over to the Dauphin of Burgundy, my son. Really? Yeah. Okay. So yeah. And that This little Dietrich is going to have no legacy for his own. He betrayed his father, so he gets nothing. Look at that. Yeah, we're just racking up as much as we can, really, at this point. Level 3, that's pretty good. Do we want to do a grand wedding with this one? Probably, right? Let's do it. Probably want to get as much stuff as possible, though, too, right? I still need to make the university, and I'm gonna be kicking myself when I die, and then I'm not gonna be able to have it. What now? Why isn't it working now? Claim my liege's title. Duchy of Starmark? Why does he have Duchy of Starmark? Yeah, dude, I'd like the Duchy of Starmark, please. I don't know why you have it. I guess it's because I got rid of it. And he's like, oh, well, I'll take it then. But come on, that's not nice. After everything I've done for you, what did I even do? Oh yeah, I'm the reason why you're even there. All those timely deaths that were really, really beneficial to you for some reason. Yeah, it was all because of me. Ransom. Yes. Ransom. Yes. I can ransom you too. You're not gonna afford. You're not gonna pay for the whole thing, so I'm not going to do that. Yeah, so Innsbruck is quite the crazy county. 44 gold a month. Recently looted makes it 50% less. So soon it'll be. We're not gonna worry about that. It's ridiculous. Can we plan this grand wedding now? Okay, we can start it. Let's not make it too fancy. Let's just enjoy this. Now the question is, what sort of thing should I do for the for reforming Tyrol? Because now I can do it. Bound by faith, concubines, frequent festivities, camp revelry, eager reveler. Eager revelers seem prestigious, maybe. Not polygamous. Not charitable. Not chivalry. Equitable. Life is just a joke. Musical theorist. Pacifist. I mean, we kind of, maybe. Pensive vanity scholar. No. Xenophilic, maybe. No negative opinions of other cultures, maybe. Don't we want to have like some really powerful soldiers? Only the strong, recognition of talent, stalwart defenders, peace, acceptance from defense. Fortification lines, there's no need for that now that we've reached the top. Men at arms regiment limit, strength in numbers. We don't want just numbers. Search for hire, warrior, priest, warriors by merit. Any ideas for some good loyal subjects? I've never done loyal subjects. Where's loyal subjects? Realm. Esteemed hospital. That would be nice if that was equal inheritance. No. Oh, here, family business. That could actually be pretty good. Base skill progress on counselor task if for party members. Yeah, let's do this. We have primogeniture, so we can choose who gets where. This guy might not be our direct family anymore, but could still be that, and then we could just make this whole all area Hapsburg. So we'll do this instead. I think that makes sense. And then this is gone, and there we go. Oh, I'm Kinslayer. Oh, okay. Well, look, we got a Habsburg on the throne of Castile, you guys. Yay! Let's be allies. Let's be allies. You're allies with me now. Yay! Even though you don't need to know how that happened. Yeah, okay. I can claim... I'm missing the prestige. I guess I'll get it back by the time that we do this. 130... Yeah, wait. We want the bombards. The bombards go crazy in Innsbruck. Look at that. Just buff that up to insane levels. So now we're going to have really powerful men-at-arms. And I really want the Fourth Crusade to happen. Get rid of this. Yeah, don't worry. Don't worry, son. I got you. I have land in Romanga that I can use as a forward operating base for our soldiers to come and help you. That is a big independence revolt. If you get that, you're golden. You'll have all the realm land that you can need. You're barren though, so it's probably going to go to term 09. And term 09 doesn't currently have any land, even though he's my son. So term 09, you got it. Maybe we should legitimize your son. Well, he's the dwarf, maybe not. My rival is trying to kill me? No way, crazy. You're mad that your dynasty got removed from power over here? Maybe we could stop by the Kingdom of Sardinia here. Somebody else trying to murder me? I don't know who, but... I can make a... What was this? Yeah, sure, why not? Hold up fingers. Interesting branch. We don't want a recreation. What do we want? Matchmaking for who? Adahard? Yeah, sure. Let's do that. Let's find a good betrothal. That's nice. I've never done that before. Successfully, anyway. Matchmaking intent is successful. He's betrothed to the Wettin, but they don't have any. I don't think they'd be a good match. Yeah. Go get her. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, mama. No, it didn't work. We'll see. Maybe it's just still calculating or something. I seized Sardinian court politics. Huh, interesting. Queen Gretha becomes our friend. Empress becomes our friend. Let's get the Empress on our side. No, still haven't gotten that extra one. Look at that. Now we got Gretha too. That's pretty good. Empress becomes our best friend. Cool. They're sieging out all these counties, which is pretty good. Termo 9 becomes our friend. Let's do that. All that prestige. Now I can claim that land again. Close family. Yeah, let's get our close family all together now. I'm sure now that I have a claim on it, he'll give it to me, right? Cope. What? Hey, look, they're sieging down. Oh wait, they'll be defending those mountains. Let's not do that. Let's just quickly siege out another mountain here. But this guy's just, I guess, whatever. Had a bad omen. Yeah, somebody's trying to kill me. 17. Shouldn't be my brother. Yeah, come on. Come on, bro. Let's just keep... No, we're not fighting for that artifact. Just cope. Freya's adventure invasion of Firenze. That's crazy. Yes, and in exchange, you'll be Hapsburgs. Can I quickly take out the capital here? Defeat? Oh, come on. No point in this now. Or is there? Maybe still. Would she become the ruler of the... There's nothing here. We're not, these guys aren't worth it. Being not worth it, we're not gonna, oh, they might be coming up in time. How much is it? 18 days? That'd be enough to, Now, get them in the hills. Get them in the mountains. Hills. Yes. Oh, yes. And look at this. Wilhelmina, hold on. The 22 attacker. Check it out. You're the daughter of my future heir. Wow, chef's kiss. I got it. Nice. And what's going on? Defending against the Holy Roman Empire's claim of the Duchy of Champagne. Hell yeah. And this guy formed his own dynasty branch, so the Bremeslids of here are different. Yes. Oh, this is so good. And they're fighting a huge civil war, where it's Queen Judith's claim on the Empire of Francia. And if she dies a lot, there's going to be a Habsburg on the throne of the Empire of France. Oh, you know what we're going to do. That's a lot of kids, though. When does that stop me? When does that stop me? I'm a maniac. Shank him. You know you're enabling me, right? Intimidated tax? Oh, beautiful. All of our people are intimidated. There's nobody who wouldn't be intimidated by this guy. Oh my lord. My voice is dropping. I didn't know I could still do that. Let's slow down a bit. I'm getting really excited. Oh, look at this. I got a grandson. The heir to a bunch of titles, including the Duchy of Burgundy. Hell yeah. And look at this. It's beautiful. And now get the ass. Local arbitration. Yes. Hampering corruption. Very good. Pay ransom. Yeah. And Vienna is now Tyrolean, so that's why we got all these beautiful buffs. Oh man, it's almost 12 where I'm at. I might need to end soon. I was kind of hoping I would die with this character and just go into the very end, fighting as many people as possible. Hey, Tony. Tony2317T. There you go. Yeah, Norbert the Heartbreaker of Sicily. Yeah, go to bed at a reasonable time, buddy. Yeah, I probably should. Oh, wait. Where are you on the line here? Yeah. Okay. So 4 people, and then Sicily becomes Habsburgs get spread over here. Yeah, maybe worth it. Maybe probably worth it. I don't know. Wait, Duke Anastasia? No, it's not the guy. Is this guy? No. What's happening here again? Right. This person was married to Espina. They're not. It's 3 a.m. Oh my god. Yeah, maybe for your sake I should be going to bed. You got your character named after you. That's good. Let's do the wrap up. Let's look at the rest of the world. So we had Egypt and a Zengid Mongol conquer here. The Mongols, I mean conquerors here. The Mongols are Jewish. I don't know if you knew this, 22 Tacker, but they're Jewish over here. Not only are they Jewish, they're Gnostic Jews, so that's pretty interesting. These people are settled versions of these Merkaba Jewish people. You weren't here for it, but there was a Crusader kingdom of Saruvia in Egypt, in India here, and they're falling apart. The Kingdom of Wales somehow still controls that land directly. Look how beautiful this name of the Holy Roman Empire is. I can't believe it. Whoa, wow! Look at all these. The fatal apoplexy consumption. Just a couple of choice deaths, and then we got our heirs directly in line for Pomerania. So I guess I'll do that. Wait, no, you know what? I have some business to take care of. We'll get back to it. Just give me a second. And then what? So you, how many more? 2 more? 3 more? Let's not do 3 more. Let's focus on this one. This one's my courtier. I have to kill these. We're gonna kill these people and then we're gonna be done. We're just gonna make sure that Pomerania's succession is secured, because maybe I'll grow a conscience by the time that I start my next session, and we can't be having that. So we'll do that in a bit. Found a holy order. Sure. Oh, I should have picked the county. I thought that was going to be the after. Whatever. We have a holy order. And we're gonna wait a bit, but I'll look around the world some more while we wait for these to process. It'll be fast. We're best friends with the Empress of West Slavia. We should do a royal marriage. Anselm. Interesting. Isn't he the heir to? Yeah, he's the heir to Castile. He's a bloodletter. Is it just like a default must-happen thing for the Hapsburgs in Spain to have a bunch of genetic issues? Hold on. Why is this so much slower? Interesting. Let's take care of this. Okay, and then this is back to being fast. Okay, and then this guy. Wait, he's a bastard, so they won't inherit? Don't have to? What? She's a... My... Look at this bae. She started her own adventuring band. Oh, and she's up here. Oh, that's so sweet. You won't need to be out in the wilderness for long, honey. You'll just be the queen soon. I just have a feeling about that. I just have a really good feeling about it. Okay. Outliving a child, Dietrich. Yeah, he did. But he did, though. He tried taking care of me, and now he's been taken care of. So there you go. And just a couple more. This is the max. Yeah, let's just do it. I'm gonna do it again. Let's wait for more siege things just to be sure. Hi, Void. We're almost done here. We're just wrapping up one more little succession to deal with, and then we'll be done for the day. My rival Welf von Hapsburg, or whatever, is dead. Okay. There. Okay. Alright, so... Wait, what? No, now we need to take care of this friend. Sorry, I forgot. We have to actually kill the woman now. Oh, wow. I just can't help myself, can I? I don't know what my wife is going to think of this. She's been watching the whole stream. Okay, well, the Empire of Francia is having their own issues. Ooh, I'm going to eat myself to death. That's interesting. Hungary, yeah, the Hungaro-Czechs and the Hungarians, the Czechs of the Holy Roman Empire have split off their dynasties. So now the succession is going to be a lot more different. Better for the Holy Roman Empire. Speaking of better for the Holy Roman Empire, they're trying to expand into the French, which is nice. If there's enough deaths in the Burgundians while they're pushing their claims, the Hapsburg will get onto the throne of the Empire of France. Maybe that won't actually end well. Maybe it will, because the French have been so entwined with the Slavian, yeah, 48%. So, doing pretty well. Oh. Are we really gonna die? Oh my god. If we die here... Catastrophic penalty. Dying at death's doorstep. Has Duke Gerhard finally gotten karma for his actions? Yes, he has. What a perfect time to end the stream. That's brilliant. What a crazy session today, you guys. I could even choose a different liege. I could become a single count. I'm not going to do that. I could become a adventurer. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to become the King of Sicily. I am going to continue as the Archduke Dead Snake. And we're going to isolate the capital and enter seclusion. Wait, what? I can't enter seclusion? Am I not already in seclusion? What's going on? Whatever. Our wife is the Queen of Pomerania. Once we have a son, we'll have lands that go to each. Then the Holy Roman Empire will expand into Pomerania without a single offensive war. I think I'm going to try to actually keep this up, you guys. I really think that this no offensive war things makes for really interesting content because it's playing a way that you don't really expect. Hopefully, by the next session, we'll have our big Fourth Crusade to destroy the Eastern Roman Empire. I definitely agree that a big Holy Roman Empire is very based, and we want to keep that. Considering this guy, oh, he's vengeful, so maybe, oh, we're still gonna not be the best people in the world. But yeah, we had quite the session today. We were gonna be playing as Dietrich, but then he betrayed us, and now he's gone. Our brother is the ruler of Castile, and if his kid dies, then it goes over to Term. And if Term, oh no, Term, your wife disappeared without a trace. Holy crap. That sucks. We gotta find you a new wife. And, oh, the Queen of Finland. That's interesting. We'll look into that next session. Eastern Roman Empire nature. Yeah. We'll take care of this. Don't worry. So the Holy Roman Empire has expanded a lot. The Dano-Saxons have been consolidated. The French are still fighting that war. The Holy Roman Empire. We might join that just to make sure that it happens properly. Our uncle's the King of Sicily, and he has his own strategic royal marriages with powerful people in powerful places. We'll see how they go on. It'll be nice to have a different thing. We have 3 different kingdoms, I think, that are in 4 soon, that are under Habsburg rule. And if we get this Burgundian gambit sorted, then we might even have Habsburgs in Francia, which I don't really know if I want. I want Francia to die more than it be stable under a Habsburg, and they're probably going to overtake us in the lead of the dynasty sort of way. Like I mentioned before, the Karalti and Merkabahs are still around. I really want to see this religion succeed. The Red Horde is struggling a little bit because of the Saruvian Crusade. Wales is still here, but they might be able to bounce back. We got Persian really strong here, but we have Khorasani Seljuks trying to recreate the Seljuk Empire. These people tried conquering Rome off of the Byzantine Empire, but they failed. We have another would-be attempter to reconquer guy here. The Mashikris of the Ayyubids are trying to reconquer everything here. But we have a Catholic Crusader kingdom in Africa. The Empire of Mali, that's going to be interesting. Might need to convert that. We'll see how it goes. And what else do we got here? What else is interesting? Nangchos, the Catholics here are interesting. Chinese over here. That's very interesting. Is it nomads that are practicing that? That's cool. Okay. Well, I guess that's everything then. Well, this has been very fun. Thank you for tuning in on this epic journey. Really looking forward to seeing how this continues to manifest. We have 150-ish years to go. Well, let's do the math, actually. 144 minus 1307. 137 years to go. So like 3 or 4 more generations, maybe 5 more generations to determine what the EU4 game looks like, if we even get there. Well, yeah, a lot of fun. Really going to be looking forward to this next week, and I hope we get to see you guys there. Thank you all again for tuning in, all of your chatter. Oh yeah, sorry, I missed all you guys' chats here. Wait, Term, are you my uncle? I'll act like a cute kid, help you get a wife. Yeah, you guys will work together. It'll be fun. I hope you guys are here next week so that we can see how your characters interact. Because I'm Dead Snake, you're not the guy. This is Termo 9, and Tony is a guy. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Thanks again, everybody. Really awesome. I'm gonna save before I forget. Session 4. I hope you don't die in game, and I hope you don't die in real life. But I hope that you're not under threat of dying in real life, because that would be really unfortunate. All right, I really gotta go now. Bye, everyone.